Caution is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and today we are playing Deep Madness, and we are joined for the first time by Marcy, Devin's girlfriend. I know, right? It's been a year and Devin finally has a girlfriend. They've been asking about it.
Oh, have they?
Like, does that guy just have nothing? Does that guy have like
He's
nothing?
in a lot of videos. What's wrong with these guys? You got a life?
It's like almost your channel with how many videos you're in.
Yeah, I think quite a few. Yeah, I've been on a good number of videos now. Yeah, it's an interesting channel. It's a pleasure. It's fun. You know, get to see all different kinds of board games, which is actually something I never even dabbled in before I met him.
Yeah, we're playing Deep Madness, so let's go ahead and get started. Going into a madness that is deep. I'm not going to read the opening thing. Basically, Kadath is where we're at. That's the mining facility. That as we were heading down, our pod got attacked, and then we crashed, and by something attacking us.
And some, shoddy dialogue. He claps his hand on his shoulder. It's like, we're in for a rough ride. I don't know what they said.
And it was
I hope I
borderline
watched
porn.
this. I feel bad.
He's just like, we're in for a rough ride.
You're in for a rough ride. What was it? Oh,
you remind readers that dialogue is really hard.
Take us in nice and easy, David the captain. Samuel Smith says, no need to rush. Of course, sir, David says. Samuel pats David's shoulder, then turns his attention once again to communications. That's not bad. I thought that was a little added dialogue.
Nice.
It's almost kind of like how you tell your D&D stories.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, that's ad-lib, man. That's ad-lib. That's right up top.
You think they planned this out? No. Probably. So chapter 1.
Well, it's kind of like Game of Thrones. Like in the Game of Thrones books, it's like they just throw names everywhere. And like, who are these people?
That is true.
That's how it is in The Witcher. All the fucking sorceresses are sitting at a table right now, and they're going through Ciri's lineage, and it's just like, who is it?
I mean, the way I was able to make it through the Game of Thrones books was if they didn't repeat people's names, I was like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So I slowly started learning, whenever they're like, and there's DeVito, the captain of the guard. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who that is.
DeVito.
Oh, he's brought back up. Okay, well, let me look back and see. Because they actually had the families at the very back of the book that if the name pops back up multiple times, you can look back and be like, oh, okay.
I just Google it. I'm like,
Or you can Google it.
Who is
Like an amateur.
Danny DeVito?
Alright.
Captain of the Guard. Stop right there, criminal scum!
You violated the law. Zoom into their face. Alright, chapter 1, Crawling Asphyxiation. Asphyxia. Someone touches your shoulder and you groan as your eyes crack open. Dr. Felicia Armitage stands above you, her expression severe as she wraps bandage and gauze around your head. You'll survive, she says curtly. Pulling yourself up, you realize you aren't in the submersible any longer. You seem to just be ruining this, Devin. You seem to be just outside an airlock. In fact, you're alive. Are you okay? Randy asks, placing her hand on your arm. Doc says I'll make it, you reply with a lopsided smile. We need to get moving, Jared Drake says.
Jared Drake.
Yeah, you know Jared Drake.
Oh man, he's such an asshole.
Well, if I didn't have all the expansions...
And he always smells like B.O.
we would have been playing these characters, so that's probably why. But, yeah, that's something that, a lot of games do. They do it in the Arkham Horror games all the time, that if you don't play every single Arkham Horror game known to man, you have no idea who people are. I think there's actually a book that they made for this game. So, they're actually on a second reprint on Kickstarter, because that's what companies do. Instead of going retail, they're just like, hey, give us more money, because everyone wants the first one, but you can't get it, so now here's a second reprint. Anyway, agreed, Sandra replies. Gather your things, everyone. It's time we figured out what has been going on here. Slowly, the team advances into the facility, having salvaged what they could from the mutilated remains of the enlightened day. The place is eerily silent. Occasional words or clicks issue from various systems or machines, but there is no beat of life. No sign that men and women still call this place home. However, there are plenty of hints that they used to. Everywhere you look are indications of struggle and abandonment. Well, I suppose we can rule out structural failure, Arthur Wayland says. Then you all see the blood. It is painted up one wall and down another as if the corridor is a master's canvas. Everyone stares at the What was it? Macabre? I almost said it. I'm like, wait, no.
It's not guacamole. It's not.
The macabre scene. What does macabre mean, Devin?
It means like uneasy. Like it makes you feel uneasy. It's like because it like disgusting.
Like
One thinks
it
they
makes-
just said that.
Yeah. But no, macabre is such a clean and sexy word
Yeah.
for disgusting.
Macabre.
Yeah.
It's like very dark and.
Mesmerized, and as you do, you feel the dread that's been slowly creeping into your mind, blossom into a terror that clamps down on your heart and gnaws at your soul. Drake approaches the blood and scratches at it. It's been dry for a while, he says. This party's over. Yeah! He puts on shades.
What if it was just like Drake approaches the wall and licks it?
That's not period blood.
I'm disappointed.
I'm an expert in period blood. Drake, we're gonna have to.
You like eating red carpet?
Dr. Roman Asimov clears his throat. I hate to distract everyone from this engrossing display, he says, but as anyone else knows that our air seems to be thinning. Arthur turns to a console that is positioned along one wall of the corridor and powers it on. He cycles through to environmental setting. He's right, Arthur says. Oxygen levels are dropping rapidly. Samuel takes a deep breath as he wastes more oxygen. Samuel, what the fuck? Alright, people, going back's not an option. So let's figure out what happened here and find a way to fix the oxygen bleed before we all suffocate. All in favor? Closing your eyes, you nod. Let's do it. It's probably just the tension getting to you, but you can't help but wonder why you see the image of a green swirling sphere pulsing behind your eyelids. I love this theme. It's one of the things that drew me to the game in the first place. And for me personally, I think the descriptive writing is spot on because it truly brings you into the world. Like those little subtle touches of, yeah, like the person, grasps your shoulder and stuff like that. It just makes you feel like you're actually there more than just, hey, he said this, he said this, he said this, he said this. It's just like a narrative going back and forth. It's just like, do they just stand there? Like, we should get out of here. Yes, we should. I agree. Alright, let's go. It's like, no, people have more body movement to that, and it just brings this world alive. You and your fellow investigators are trapped in an oxygen-starved section of K-Lab facility. You have two objectives. Try to discover what happened to the station and find a way to restore the oxygen before your whole team suffocates. There is one room that contains a console where you can reroute the oxygen and save your lives, but you can only find it after collecting all the necessary clues, and some of those are extremely hazardous locations. What happened to the people in this place? And what was that banging, scratching sound down the corridor? You're about to find out. So,
Doing the Humpty Dump.
yep, we're totally gonna die. As mentioned earlier, this track will move down. Whenever it hits this track, our max we all have to take an oxygen hit, and our max oxygen goes down by 1. That blue one, we have to take a 2 oxygen hit, then our max oxygen is down by 2. And it's reduced to 3, so it goes 5, 3, and then our max oxygen at the purple one is we have to take a 3 oxygen hit, and then our max oxygen is 0.
So by 3 we probably.
And by 3 we probably should just off ourselves. There are these 3 hands that are where we need to gather clues. They each need 3 successes on them, and once we get those, and each investigator can only ever hold 1, we need to make it to the red handprint, and once we do that, we can drop them down on there. Once we get all 3 of these handprints on that spot, we win. We lose if any one of us dies. This track reaches 0, or we run out of monsters. So, characters. I shall start. I am Jacob Clark. Jacob has stared absolute madness in the face and survived, but that's not to say he emerged intact. Did you ever say you played Dead Space?
I watched them.
Oh, okay. That's just as good. It's probably better. Because I'm enjoying watching Dead Space 3. I'm like, man, I fucking hated playing that game. It was one of those things where, like, every single objective something, like, went wrong. It's like, alright, just need to climb this ladder. Oh, the ladder broke, so now I have to go the long way. It's just like, God, every time, dude. Or it's like, alright guys, I got the engine started. Nope! The ignition's broken. Go do this meaningless task. And I'm like, I hate this game. But that's not to say he emerged intact. When Jacob last encountered unspeakable evil, his wife was one of the victims. Every night he sees her face, Nicole.
In space!
And every night she is screaming, in space! The terrors that plague him have divorced him from normal life. After all, how can you accept society when to you it's nothing more than an eggshell ready to crack? Upon returning from his disastrous mission, Jacob found himself in the middle of a firestorm of officials trying to pin their losses on him. When nothing stuck, Jacob was, at last, ordered to undergo regular evaluations to better assess his mental health. Jacob has learned how to put on a good front for the counselor, in turn keeping him and those listening from knowing how much he truly unearthed. In fact, Jacob has built a network of people working to expose the truth. They know that the Church of the Golden Dawn was behind the disaster that killed Jacob's wife, and they know that they are trying something new at a secret facility under the Pacific. They have seen the ties to the Lane Corporation and have even discovered the base's location. Now Jacob is gathering the weapons and equipment he has constructed to combat these unfathomable terrors. And he is heading in a submersible to the facility. He will not let these things get loose on the surface. He's going to finish this once and for all. The design of Dead Space and the world and the lore of Dead Space I like a lot. Like, I am currently actually watching a, Let's Play of the game just because I quite enjoyed the experience. I just really didn't like the gameplay as the games progressed, and I mean, that really is unfortunate. Yep, very much Isaac Clarke from Dead Space. My ability, cut down to size. Whenever I attack, I roll this d12, and if I get the tentacle icon, a target non-epic monster is killed instantly, which is great. And it won't be needing this. After a monster is killed, I may exhaust one sanity to place a corpse marker on its space. During an investigator's activation, you may discard a corpse marker in the same space to resolve a consciousness card. So, that's what I do. I kill things.
You kill him
Hopefully.
and you leave him so messy that we're like, oh, I feel better.
Yeah.
Because he can kill things so well.
Hopefully. So,
Church of the... Okay, alright. I am Stephen Cooper.
do you remember the church's name in Dead Space?
I've never played Dead Space.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, I thought you played them
It's
all.
really not that good of a game.
It never really...
Well,
I heard some people
first
gush about it.
The first one was really good, and then they just went downhill from there. But I assumed everyone played it. That's how they knew it wasn't good. Because it was like, oh man, EA can't do any wrong. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
but they can. Essentially, Steven very much strikes me as a Gordon Freeman with his Krybar and his he seems to have a space and time theme.
Never played Half-Life.
I played a little bit.
Okay.
I had some friends in Texas that were really into it.
Have
Like
you-
the guy, like he would just like chuck a grenade and then like as the enemy spawn and kill him as he was like
He was
moving
just
through the
that good.
stage. He just knew.
I
'cause he
mean,
played the game so
it's
many
just,
times.
it's one of those things that everyone wants a third one, but
I played it. It was entertaining. I mean, their big thing was this amazing physics engine, and they did
okay.
a lot with the physics engine.
Gotcha.
In the game. Stephen was sick of physics. Well, perhaps sick was the wrong term. Frustrated beyond words was maybe more appropriate. Stephen had been working for years toward his big break, the discovery that would list his name alongside the greatest physicists in history. But while others discovered particles that made the Higgs boson look commonplace and fundamentally altered the way mankind saw reality, Stephen had been hitting his head against a proverbial brick wall. Stephen had accepted a position in Lang's science program several years prior, and when curiosity got the better of him, he transferred to the new science wing of the KDAF facility. While, for most people, going to KDAF was the worst decision of their lives, for Stephen, it became a revelatory move. When the sphere unleashed its terrible power, Stephen initially fought for his life, just like everyone else, trapped in the station, but as the days passed, Stephen began to take note of something incredible that kicked his scientific brain into overdrive. He noticed that the established laws of physics were literally breaking down around him. As fear became a tangible thing and madness became sanity, Stephen started calculating, testing, and recording. He discovered that the natural laws above the quantum level were coming unglued, allowing the strange insanity simmering at the quantum level to reign unchecked. Stephen might have finally found the breakthrough to put his name in the history books. The only question is, will he survive long enough to tell anyone? I can do some things.
You're the only guy who can't.
On
I have
act-
no abilities.
On activation, it's called a ripple in time. At the beginning of the activation phase, I may exchange my activation card's position with another investigator's activation card.
Interesting.
And then my active ability, a fold in space, exhaust a sanity to exchange my position with another investigator within X spaces. So however much sanity I spend, I just get to swap. I get to zigzag, zoody boo bop
Through
anywhere.
space and time.
Through space and time. I just step through rifts. Yeah, definitely with my limited experience in this game, Gordon Freeman was certainly had some interesting. I mean, he gets to manipulate the order chart, which actually did prove to be pretty handy. Just a couple times, very situational. Otherwise, I'm like, he doesn't have a lot of luster to him. I'm a rift jumper.
Okay.
So, interesting. We'll see how that, and I have a crowbar.
Alright.
Just
What does your
like-
crowbar do?
It gives me better escape,
Okay.
and that's pretty well the main thing about it.
Yeah. Does like
I'm an in and outer.
Alright. Alright.
I'm Dakota Jensen.
Ooh.
I'm a cop.
A no nonsense beat cop.
She doesn't play by the rules.
A loose kid.
Oh no, I follow the rules.
Mm.
I made
Dakota
those.
grew up with a family full of police officers. Her grandfather was one, her uncle was one, her mother was one. When she was in 4th grade, she was called to the principal's office for punching a boy in the nose. When questioned about it, she said he was bullying a 2nd grader, and that wasn't right.
I'm the one that does the bullying. I'm the one in charge.
From that day forward, her parents knew she would follow the family's tradition. Dakota was a woman with unflinching moral code. She doesn't cheat, she doesn't lie, and she treats her oaths to lawfully punish the wicked and protect the innocent with the utmost severity. Her fellow officers know that she is the real deal and respect her for it. When the detective position opened, Dakota was the first choice of almost everyone in her department, a decision that has been reaffirmed repeatedly thanks to her unwavering ethics and razor-sharp intellect. Her most recent case, though, has stretched her to the limit. She has been investigating numerous disappearances in her city, and it seems to her that these people had only one thing in common. They all worked for the Lend Corporation. Dakota suspects this is looking less like a standard missing persons case and more like a massive cover-up. Her feelings of discomfort elevated after she found the file her predecessor left for her. After pulling some strings, Dakota has secured passage on a ship heading towards the heart of the conspiracy, an underwater facility that isn't supposed to exist.
Oh. Interesting.
I can go on stakeouts and dig deeper.
Ooh.
I can skip an action to gain an action token, and at any time I may discard an action token to immediately perform a free action. And then the digging deeper is you exhaust X sanity to discard X cards from the search deck. Then you choose to draw a card from the discard pile instead. When you discard your search cards, you remove them from the game.
Okay.
Okay, so you dig through things. So, oh man, her and the other guy who could just draw three search cards, and she digs through them.
What was yours? It costs you sanity, but then you get to
Dig through the.
Discards.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's nice. But
It
it
is
just
pretty
costs sanity.
Right. All right, babe.
Hi, I'm Ripley. I mean, I'm Amanda. When
I idolize Ripley.
she's Amanda Weaver with Sigourney Weaver's face.
It is like
Uncanny.
it is like super uncanny that it's literally, her, there she is. There's her face right there.
With
right
a cat on her shoulder.
Yeah.
In space. When Amanda was a young woman,
Wyvern.
when she was a young baby dragon, she rebelled against the silver spoon shoved in her mouth and left home for the ocean. Landing a job in a cargo tug called the Isabel, she worked tirelessly to develop a reputation that commanded her peers' utmost respect. It wasn't long before she was the ship's quartermaster, second only to the captain himself, and then she killed him. The Isabel won a contract from the Lend Corporation to haul ore from highly classified facility in the middle of the ocean. Cargo was brought to them in small barges or submersibles and loaded aboard while the crew maintained a strict don't ask, don't tell policy. But one day, there was more than just ore on the submersible. There was something else.
A xenomorph.
There was, the mother. Something dark and that no one's alive anymore. Something dark and terrible, something that systematically slaughtered her entire crew.
Huh!
I wonder what it could have been. A face hugger?
Well, the facehugger didn't slaughter the whole crew.
Yeah, but he made his way in and sucked that guy's face out. And
Oh, God!
oh, yeah!
You guys have seen the first Alien, right?
And then it went.
Anyway, we're just gonna move on before I kill these people.
That was a pretty accurate description of what a chest burster does. And so, Amanda.
Night terrors. I don't watch things like that.
It's not scary. But
I mean, if you literally don't watch any horror, like, at all, yeah, it'd probably be pretty
I was gonna say, I was like, but it is something that bursts out of your chest, so.
Something
Yeah,
real.
I don't need that panic attack in my life.
Well, if you do ever watch it, just fun fact, whenever that first scene happens, they did not tell the crew what was going to happen. So everyone's reaction is it's a pretty neat thing. Anyway, keep going. Talk about more xenomorphs.
No, it's more.
I fucking love the Alien series.
It's more Alien. Amanda,
for 4.
shut the fuck up!
I had to get that out there. 4
Shut
sucks.
up!
4 sucks!
We don't have writer stuff! No, she doesn't.
I heard that game Alien Isolation was pretty good.
That's what I've heard too. I have it on PC, and apparently it's super terrifying. Just because the AI system of the Alien is really good. But apparently, like, the hardest difficulty is insane. It's just like, because just the xenomorph seems to know where you're at all times. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna... You're like, what the fuck?
It's an apex predator. Amanda was barely able to take the monstrosity down before it could get to her too. Massive damage was inflicted on the Isabel's engines, and she was set drifting amidst the waves of the Pacific. Amanda survived through strict rationing, aided by the companionship of her last remaining crewmate, her black cat named John.
She need the
Then one day another ship came upon the Isabel. They found Amanda and John rescuing them. However, it wasn't long before Amanda learned where the saviors were headed. Now Amanda finds herself barreling straight back into the mouth of madness, and this time she's heading straight into the belly of the Lang Corporation's clandestine beast.
I gotta say though,
Fucking
if there's
fuck.
anyone I would want to have on my side, it would be fucking Ripley and Isaac Clarke.
And John.
Hey.
the
I don't give a
cat.
fuck about, I don't know who
I'm
you
Gordon
two are.
Freeman. Man, I slaughter lots of things with
Well,
a
we
crowbar.
both have intense experience with aliens.
That's very
However,
true.
these aren't aliens; these are monsters.
I shoot bad guys.
Yeah, but where
I don't
do you
have a
draw the
gun.
line? Like, if there's a
I don't
guy,
have a
if there's a guy who's infected, would you shoot him, knowing full
there a
well he
cure?
can't be safe? Huh?
Sir, here.
Is he a
I-
minority?
That was just a guy. What the hell?
I just wanted to. Jenny.
Sorry,
shows
it's
up
been
from-
so long I can't tell the difference anymore.
Jenny shows up from Arkham Horror, and she's just like, "Sorry."
It's alright, just gotta kill people. What can you do?
I can do a thing. Just the cat. So at the beginning of my activation, I take 1 madness for each monster in the same space with John, because he's a little bitch. Then you must move John to an adjacent space. During a monster's move, John is treated as an investigator. And then
Okay.
there's get away from her.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Get away from her. After you attack with a box
Melee.
cutter, you may exhaust 1 sanity to immediately perform a free attack with a gun, and vice versa.
Okay, we need to get you a gun. Now, let's go ahead and
And
get...
that's only if they're on your cat? So you take, like, mega problem if they're attacking your
Yes,
cat.
but it seems like that Jones is like a shield. Not Jones, sorry, John, the cat, is a
So you can
shield.
distract them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
feed it my cat.
Does it have, like, a health pool or anything, or is
I
it
don't
just...
No.
Okay, so it's just a distraction.
Yeah.
But
Can you
if
move
they're
it?
in her space,
I-
its space, his space, you take madness.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think the only time John moves is
It's whenever he's being swarmed.
yeah.
I think so too. So it's kind of his own thing.
So I think John pulls them
Okay.
basically,
Okay. So,
and then he runs away because he's a fucking cat.
Devour phase.
Then it
So,
makes me sad
20.
when he's not.
Space 21 is now...
Getting devoured.
is devoured. So... Fire!
It's the upside down.
Yeah,
It
pretty
really
much.
is.
I love that.
How is it on fire or yet underwater?
Like it really.
It's not. That's not fire. It's just a shit ton of blood.
Are those?
Okay.
It's like growth and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's like
really.
it's like gore.
Really is the upside down.
Did you ever see the game Evil Within?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Because
It's not,
that's what this reminds me of. Also.
It seems like they took a lot of inspiration into there because in one of the expansions, there's a. I don't know anything. I didn't read anything else, but I saw a epic monster. Is this guy in a fucking like chair with like a bunch of wires hooked to him, and his name's William. And I'm assuming like it's like his fucked up mind. That's what it seemed like, and I was like, And I didn't read anything on him. I didn't do any of that, but I was like, that does remind me of like Evil Within. Like you were in that
this
dude's
is
mind
totally-
or something. So that flips over. Where would we like the spawn token? Because I was thinking of this earlier. Is that if we put it here, we're safe for a while because they have to move a little bit more. But once they're trying to get over there, then they spawn closer.
Yeah.
So I think, you guys think here,
There's fine, yeah.
All right.
Let's do that.
and then a.
Actually, that's the only access point to that last corridor. Let's move it closer.
Oh shit, you're right. Oh my god, it is. That sucks. Yeah, good call. Then we have the spawn phase, which I will do correctly this time. So we have-
I still have terror in that.
So we have 2 Ravenous showing up here. Yeah. And then this goes to the bottom. And then we have 1 Ravenous showing up in 12. Where's 12? Oh, over here. Over there. That's not a Ravenous, that's a Husk. God, they suck. So that's going to go in there. Then we have another one. Okay, an Agony showing up at 1. Going to go in the middle, where the spawn token is. And then another one showing up at 2. Which I think, where is 2? Oh, it's right here. Going to be in that space. And then another one showing up at 8. I quite like the spawning mechanic in this game, how they only spawn in devoured rooms, and how, that makes sense. And I like how you have control over where that spawn location is, so based on the objectives you can think ahead, or it's like, okay, well, let's put it in your room because you're the fighter, or whatever the situation may be. I like how you have control over all that. Okay.
This isn't as bad.
I know,
I
right?
like cluster
'Cause
fucking 3 in like one space.
Yeah, and then that's not even the right. I'm like, what the hell? And then 2 Hysteria showing up at 15
This is unlocked.
in the red spot, and then 1 showing up at 20, which is in our spot.
No.
Okay. Wow. They just. Hey, buddy.
Yep.
Shit, he's in your cat space.
God damn it.
Well, I don't think it's only during your activation, and you're going last.
Okay.
So, okay, that's a little bit better. That's a lot of monsters, but fucking last time it was just like, boom, we had like 3 things and they were all like here. So, there are no Mind Eaters, so it's gonna go to me. Should I try and kill this Hysteria?
Yeah, otherwise he's gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna possess one of us.
And you're the best fighter.
That is true. Okay, so I will go to shoot him.
Or hack at his bow.
Yay! Off to a good start.
How much damage does that sucker do?
4.
Damn.
So I just killed it.
Just. like.
Oh, God, that thing scared me. I thought it was a necromorph. But it was just a little bitch wing thing. Since I have no sanity to flip, will you hand me a consciousness card? Yay! Dagon Rising. So, I'm guessing that through all the expansions, they said you can add all these cards into one deck. So I'm thinking, and I'm hoping, that all the expansions is just their one big world. This is kind of like finding like books and stuff throughout video games. You just get like snippets of the world. The number of symbols had faded, and with them our illumination. However, in the distance before us, we could now just make out a dusky light. The farther we ran, the brighter it became. But just as we were about to break free of the labyrinth, I want to break free! The ground below us shook fiercely. From somewhere deep in the network of caverns behind us, we heard a bellow that rattled us to our very souls, as if a beast the size of a mountain had just been unleashed. Ward Phillips, Dagon Rising. I may draw... Oh, I need to grab those. One domain card... Oh, okay. If the domain cards are not used in the game, resolve another consciousness card. So, domain cards are something from an expansion. Whoops. Can you hand me another consciousness? I'm sorry. Thanks.
My arms are not long enough.
Switch her spots. No, I'm kidding. Alright, still, Dagon Rising. The invitation, damn it, it's not even going to matter, seemed to at first blush to be a strange one, given that my expertise appeared incongruous with the proposed objectives of the expedition. However, the opportunity to submerge myself in exploration, to see what no other man had seen, was simply too great to resist. I felt the inexorable calls of wonder and adventure tugging at my imagination. So, gathering my supplies and equipment, I set out for my beloved Providence from the deck of the Brig Arkham with a mixture of trepidation and elation. You may heal one wound from yourself. Well, I don't have a wound, so...
Yay!
Well, I mean, still, one of them gets killed and Sigourney does not get a madness. So, will you move me one? And I will grab and I will search. So, should I search or should I just...
You want to move through because you're going to take a damage for just being here.
You are correct. Yeah, go ahead and just move me through that. I'll search later.
So is this like open?
Yeah, it just opens. And then we can lock it if we want to. So, no blinds. Devin.
Neat.
Oh, hey, we forgot to actually draw these, so I might have an extra action. So there's just that one since there's 4 of us, that one, and that one.
One!
Alright, I got
this
one.
every activation?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys will have 2 extra actions on your turn. So I will search in that room and then I'll move, since I have the extra. A hydrogen torch. I roll 3 dice, hits on 5 or 6, 2 damage, but when I attack I deal 1 additional damage.
Cool.
So.
Awesome possum.
Alright, now that was my turn.
Alright, I'm going to wiggle one. So...
Wait a minute, hold on. After the monster is killed, I can exhaust. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm going to take a sanity and put a corpse marker in there.
Okay.
So one of you guys can pick that up to resolve a consciousness if you want.
Cool.
This.
So are you making a beeline for that first clue?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to head on towards the second clue.
Okay. I think we might want to keep someone... No, that's fine, but I think one of us should stay near you, but not like too close, so then you can be like, boop!
I can move 3 spaces at most.
That's true.
So...
Why do we need to stick?
1.
Because his
2.
ability, he can only go up. He can teleport, take a oxygen.
So I'm going to end here with 3, move, and then I'll do a search. And then I take 1.
Well, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You get 3 actions.
I got 4.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that.
And
You're going to take 3 oxygen hits.
Oh.
Because each action in a flooded space hits
so
your oxygen. So you moved in here. Oh, you'll take 2,
1,
sorry.
yeah. So then my search.
Stop trying to kill us.
I found a shotgun!
You're just like...
It's just like...
Checking the... You're just like straddling
just
it.
immediately have this hard on.
I'm just underwater like...
What's going on?
You're just like pretending it's your penis.
Yeah.
all the bullets are flooding. I don't know what you do. No putrids. That doesn't happen. Then ravenous. They will move twice.
Move.
Towards the nearest investigator. I'm assuming there was a ravenous here. Move. Okay, that was them. Mossy! Dakota Jones.
So, I only moved once?
Well, you have 3 actions.
Okay.
Actually, you have 5 actions.
Okay.
Because of the 2. So when you move, you only move once. Like a lot of games, like Arkham Horror, for example, is like, oh, your move action is 2 spaces. Stuff like that. That's not the case in here. So you can do quite a few things, actually. You can search to try and get yourself a weapon.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or you could use your fancy sanity ability to get a bunch of options to draw from.
Oh, because you discard cards and then you search through them based off your sanity. Actually,
I
that
get 4 sanity.
But what could be cool,
How do you regen sanity?
you rest. That's
a
what I'm
rest.
saying. She just spends her sanity,
Then immediately does a rest.
then
action.
immediately does a rest, and then you hopefully get something you want, refill all your sanity, and you still have 3 actions, which you could move into there, if you wanted to, or you can follow Steven. I know you and Steven kind of have a thing. He's kind of like, oh, he doesn't follow the rules.
Nice butt.
Yes, that's it. And that crowbar is not looking too bad either.
I want to rub on that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
It's all rusty.
What?
So much moisture.
So I'll spend what? My 4 sanity to
So, yeah, what does the ability say?
exhaust X sanity.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a,
Including 0.
like, per action.
Including 0. So.
Oh, so she can just do nothing and grab something from the discard pile, right? Well, there's no discard pile, but
Right.
theoretically,
discard
you
X
could
cards
do
from the
that.
search deck,
Theoretically.
and then you may
I mean,
choose
same.
to draw a card from the discard pile instead. You discard your search cards.
You know what I
And move
mean?
them from the
No,
game
I'm saying.
instead. Okay. When you discard your search
I
cards,
want to break.
you remove them from the game.
Queen sings that song.
I know who sings
I've been
that
saying a lot of
song.
shitty things about that Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
I thought you said you've been saying a lot.
I've been
Like,
saying a lot of shitty things about Bohemian Rhapsody. It's
Why?
garbage. Does anyone remember learning that song?
no, it just happened. We were
Yeah.
born
We were-
white Americans.
We were born and we just knew it.
So you,
Yeah.
you spend cards to discard them from the search deck,
Yep.
and then
Freddie
she can
Mercury,
choose
yeah.
to draw from them, from the discard pile. But when she discards a search card, it's removed from the game.
Oh. Well then. Oh wait. So.
I don't get it.
Alright, here, let me see it.
Well, I mean, she's spending it to put them in the discard, but I think if they leave her inventory, they're removed from the game
Discard
instead.
extra from the search deck, then you may draw. Choose
That
to
way
draw
she couldn't
a
get the
card
same card over and over, I think is what they're
from- When
saying.
you discard your search.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That way
yeah.
she can't keep getting the same item
Gotcha.
over and over.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So since it doesn't take 4 actions to do that, you can wipe. You can just go and then find something. So you will technically discard 4 cards and choose one of them. And then since you're gonna rest immediately afterwards.
Oh, that one looks pretty sexy, but
Man, it feels good to kill something right
Right
off the
off the
bat.
bat, right?
Unlike last
last
time.
time I was like, fuck.
And we were so mad.
I was like,
You're like-
dude, I can't believe you bought this game.
Oh, yeah, don't even get me started on that. There's so many rules wrong, and there's so many creatures. The blind spot on top of us. We were immediately weakened, like, back to back to back. It was awful.
And I was like, no, I mean, it's the Kickstarter mentality. I was like, I have to like this game. I don't even remember how much I spent on it. Probably around
$4.
4 whole buckaroos.
And you had
In fact, it says $1 million doll hairs. No, it doesn't. Oh, well, it was supposed to. Yeah, you get a kitty.
meow.
But yeah, I can't believe you go mad from that. That sucks.
Well, I mean, how would you feel if something was attacking your cat?
If it's one of those things, I'm like, sorry about you.
Sorry.
You fuck off.
Sorry.
Oh man.
Eat her. Not.
Would you try to survive, or would you be like, nope?
What, survive in this?
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
would
think-
certainly try.
I think I would try,
I
but
mean,
like,
getting my
like
guts
this.
eaten would really suck.
That's true.
I think I would try.
What you gonna keep?
I don't know. There's an auto defense system or a mind cutter.
Ooh,
She does need a weapon.
that is true.
And I
Let's see.
can't attack with this one.
Okay, after you draw this card, place the ADS marker on any space. No, you cannot attack with this card. During your activation, you may flip this card to let the ADS marker perform a move or an attack as an investigator. Let's see, so it hits on a 4, it only does 1, but it rolls 4 dice and has 2 range. So it's like a separate entity that's attacking.
Is it a? What does it look like?
It's like a mech with like a auto rifle mech.
There's a miniature for that.
Let's
So you would
That
place it-
seems kind of neat, but that would also leave her still without a weapon.
That is true, but
But
we
she-
can definitely like set it. Does it say just put it on the board
In
Yeah, after
any
you draw
space.
this card.
in any space? So you could basically put it here. They're all gonna funnel this way.
And they're not going to be able to attack it since it's just an auto defense.
Yeah, and it has a range of 2, so it will protect us in here.
Okay.
If you wanted to do that, and then I mean, because I'm thinking you could whatever you
Character
discard.
Protect the team.
Awesome. When you hand me that bag.
Oh, defense turret!
Well, those go in the discard pile. So now you can still. You can't.
Well, she could spend 0. So this is still like an action for her, though. Right? These are our specific
Yes.
action. Or is it, yeah, it's considered your search.
Isn't that neat?
That's awesome.
Would you you want to put it here, or do you want to put it in the room with us?
Right there's good.
Okay. Okay.
So then.
And how do you attack with it? Like, is it during?
It's during her activation.
During
it can
her-
move and attack.
She can activate that now and move it here, and then attack in that room.
And attack the water.
Well, I think she's already done an action, so it's past her activation.
No,
Yeah.
she's in her activation.
No, I think
doesn't
wasn't her
matter.
activation like when it becomes her?
Yeah.
No, it's her activation right now. Can I see the card? If it says at the beginning of your activation, during your activation, which is this is your activation, like your
This
whole
is
turn.
then 1 move.
You may
during
flip this
your
card to let
time.
so you can basically use this once per turn to have this move. Oh, or attack. So yeah, her whole activation is her whole turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay. So.
but even then, when those activate again, they'll just move there, and it can be up to the range.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so right now I have 0 sanity, right?
Yep.
So I need to move then rest.
You already rested.
Okay.
I counted that because there was no point in me
Alright.
handing you 4 sanity, and
For
then
me to
just
hand it back.
yeah. So
Okay,
you have
so
3
then-
actions.
I'm gonna follow Steven.
Okay.
He looks like he needs a shower.
And then you'll lose 1 oxygen.
And then there are no husks. There's that. Hysteria. They do a special, then they move twice. I break that.
Can I see a picture of the husks?
The husks, yes, you may. They look like they're pregnant, and they pretty much are husk bringing these guys. The Mind Eaters, which are those.
Gorgeous.
That's disgusting.
Isn't it?
Take it back.
Isn't it fucking nasty? Like,
Yeah.
they come out of their fucking pregnancy.
I just knew that since this was loosely based on.
They're surrogates.
Then they're done.
They're doing a good thing.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them. Because...
Alright, that's Weavers.
Oh, your turn.
Hi, I'm Sigourney. I'd like to move. So I
Okay.
guess Jones
So no one's gonna be
stays
using my
behind.
fucking corpse card.
Oh, I can do that.
It doesn't say it's an action. You can just discard the corpse marker and resolve a consciousness card.
Okay.
It may not be beneficial, but some of them are like, hey, hold on to this.
But it's free.
That's true, yeah.
It's like you get another cat.
I'm just like swimming. No, then use it.
Outbreak
Why?
number 7. We're gathering as many people as we can, and we're going to get rid of that thing. So far, we've got about 30 people who are willing to stand up to the executives and also step into the same room as the sphere. Our first goal is to get it out of Kadath. We'll figure out the next step from there. We don't want to do this. Not at all. But if we don't, everyone will die. It's just a matter of time. Gerald White, minor, Kadath facility. You may heal 1 madness. I do not have any.
Damn, we should have left that hysteria in the room so she gained a madness. Just to get rid of it.
Just to say I did something.
So you have 5
I'm
actions.
going to throw my cat across the room. 5
You
times.
shouldn't treat your pussy that way.
That is true. You should
Be
definitely
gentle.
be tender.
Be gentle.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an extra gun. It's not a gun. Sorry, I lied.
Fucking talk to me over again. Can I search that room?
Yeah, you can just do a search at any time.
Yeah, I'll search. Is it the middle deck?
No, it's the far right
Closest
one.
to you.
Yep, I'm gonna flip this face up. Yep, so that's what you get. Hopefully it's a gun.
It is a gun.
Is it?
It's a shotgun.
No, it's not.
And
No, there's no such thing.
that's not like any other shotgun I've ever seen, but yeah. Yeah, cool. I got a shotgun. So now I can
Yeah, you can do free actions.
Someone needs to find a plasma cutter.
I can shoot someone and
I kind of
fucking
have one.
cut them with a utility knife.
It's a fucking weird shotgun.
Right?
Isn't it? Yeah.
It's a laser gun.
It almost looks like a train.
So that was number 1, right?
Yep.
Let me go ahead and I'm gonna trade. No.
I'm gonna trade with John. Here you go. Take the shotgun.
Hold on. I'll move.
Ba-boom.
Okay.
Hold your breath.
I guess I'll move that.
Kissed his butt.
And then, yeah, just, what the fuck?
That was 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 to pick up that token.
You don't pick it up, you move, and you have to roll a die.
What do I have to get?
5 or
No
6.
enemies, no enemies, no enemies. Come on.
Start off on a good note. Yay! So we just need 2 more on there.
Oh.
You're going to take 2 oxygen hits. What is your
How
problem?
do you get?
Did you shit your pants too?
No. Not
Must have
today.
been me.
It's always
It's always you. Yeah. Can we get oxygen back?
Yeah, you leave the flooded areas.
Oh, you breathe air.
That's what I was saying. You end your turn on a non-flooded space.
Well, none of us fucking did that. Now did we?
Well, I know. It's not like we constantly lose.
I'm sure there's some sort of.
Yeah, I can see how lack of oxygen could be concerning.
Shit, where we will. Alright.
Well, yeah. Whenever this thing hits that, there and there.
I'm done.
All right. Agony. Oh, hey, they only move. So there's move there. And that one's gonna move that way. And this one's gonna move that way.
They're called agony.
Yep.
Comfort.
Yep. Okay. So.
Because they cause
They
agony.
make you feel full of rainbows and kittens.
They're actually really nice. They just want to be loved.
I mean,
They're
I'd
scary,
probably just
so no
call
one
them
wants to
whatever
love
they
them.
look like. So that's gonna move. No one has any flipped. Refresh.
Oh, do we need to take our things back?
Yes. Give me those tokens. Close enough. I'll shuffle those. Okay.
So another wave of monster spawns.
Yep.
Of course, it would be the one right next to us.
What was that? It fell off. Oh no, I already broke his table.
Oh, that, yeah. It's a magnet, so.
Damn it! You fucking ruined it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just
Gonna make
like,
her feel bad. You have to throw me a whole new one.
You have to buy me a whole new table.
No, I'll get some super glue.
No, it's broken. You can't do that. It's the principle.
The whole table.
Fine, then I'm gonna smash it to smithereens.
That's great.
If I'm really gonna break it.
Yeah, where do we want the spawn room to be?
Right on top of Cat's character.
Hi.
No, we don't want it to be in that room.
I want the challenge.
You know, probably in your space, Seth.
Because I can fight him.
Well, that, and you know, we're kind of done with that region.
I just said don't get in my way.
You got the picture.
No, I didn't. I have to
So
put my
nothing makes the
hand
cat
in it.
move.
Nothing but monsters being in its space.
Yeah.
So
John just hangs out. He's just a scaredy cat.
Yeah, but hey, whenever she attacks, she gets to do a free attack with the other weapon, so she holds a shotgun in one hand and the fucking utility knife in the other. So really...
So you two are the hitters, huh?
Yeah. What the fuck are you guys? Alright, so...
I found
We
this
have
out.
science!
Okay. So...
Sorry, I'll fix the auto defense system.
Sorry if I was helpful.
Oh, God.
Ah,
Oh, fuck, and these guys again?
Yep.
They look nice.
Oh, and it's in a devoured room.
Oh my god.
Are they gonna weaken the whole fucking team
Now,
again?
well, now if I can kill it... Oh, I'm last.
Ah!
Wait, you're first. Can't you swap?
Mm-hmm. Sure can.
Great! Then I'll go next.
Works for me.
Well, one hit
Yeah.
will kill one.
So you would have to roll 2 successes to kill both of them.
Yes. And then I'm fighting them in the fucking... yeah, rolling 2 successes is very unlikely, so... No, not gonna happen. Water. Okay.
Alrighty.
So...
Well, bending the rules of space and time, Stephen Cooper trades slots with Jacob Clark.
Great. So I wonder if that means I activate now.
Yeah, it just says at the beginning of the activation phase, you may exchange your activations card's position with another investigator's activation card.
That is amazing. I thought... Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought your character was gonna be kind of useless, because I was like, I don't see how that's gonna help us. It will help us quite a bit. Okay.
Apparently.
So,
Apparently.
2 more. 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 I am going to attack.
Oh yeah, don't forget your extra action
Oh yeah.
tokens.
When I get 2, I got a 1 again.
I got
Two.
I got a 2.
Eee!
Well, if the girls got 2s again.
We rigged
You
it.
didn't shuffle them very well.
No, apparently I didn't. So, yeah, because it is a devoured room. They will weaken us all, and that totally blows.
Yep.
So, should I do my hydrogen torch? When I attack, I deal 1 additional damage.
Mm.
I get to roll 3 dice, but they hit on a 5 or 6.
How much
And-
damage does it do?
2. But I roll more dice, so theoretically I should be able to...
But that cutter, man. What does it only hit on? 5
It's
and
on 5s and 6s at the same time, but it deals 4 damage.
Right. So one hit's gonna fucking fuck them up. And then you, worst case scenario, you could suck down some Sandy.
That's true. Alright. Well,
Well, and then do you have anything else to roll more? Or?
no, I literally got nothing.
Yeah. You could just
Okay. Well, so I'll attack again.
Oh shit! I forget we're underwater.
Yep. Oh my god! Let's go ahead and re-roll both of those. Okay,
Yay.
so there's 1 hit, which will kill one of them.
Yay.
But,
Madness.
what's their horror? Yep, 1 madness. I will attack again. God damn it.
You're doing it for the team.
I am doing it
and
for the
we
team.
appreciate it.
My cat doesn't.
There. it
Boom,
was. There
fucker.
it is.
Ba-bang.
That thing would have weakened everybody in the room.
Which means when you attack, you basically just discard the token. And they also attack you, so... Well,
Well, you could sure use some of those consciousness cards right about now. Hey, you could
I could take a sanity just to and then pick up the...
then immediately pick up the. I mean, to what good it could do.
Yeah.
So I thought the madness reduces your sanity cap.
It does. My sanity cap's 4.
Right. And then you have 2
Two.
madness, so you can only
Yeah.
have 2 sanity.
No. So I must have phrased that wrong. My sanity cap is 4 sanity tokens.
Okay.
Whenever they flip to madness,
So you can have 4 madness tokens. And then...
you only get 3 madness tokens, and then you discard them to draw a madness card.
Okay.
I don't know quite how to explain it. So I have 4 sanity. I can have 4 tokens.
Mhm.
If I didn't have, let's say, I didn't have this madness before, so now I'm at my max.
Okay.
Okay, that turns into a madness. Great. Now I'm no longer at my max, so now I can gain another sanity
Okay.
because those don't count.
Okay, so it's just a flat 3 across the board for madness.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless
That's-
otherwise
When
stated,
you get 3, you have to discard them.
you discard the tokens and draw a madness card, which is
They're probably terrible.
they're probably just god awful. So I'm trying to think of how many turns I had.
Well, you rolled.
I re-rolled twice.
Then you
and
rolled,
I
I think
attacked.
you took 3 turns. I mean, we can check your oxygen meter and what you were at the beginning of the turn.
Okay, so I did 3 attacks. I'm gonna pretty much. I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the corpse marker. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Dropping the corpse marker. I'm gonna pick it up. Will you hand me a consciousness card? Sometimes when you're in the midst of the game, you kind of don't think thematically. You're trying to strategize and you're kind of taking game mechanics and stuff like that. But when you're brought out of it and you really have time to, just dread upon what happened, it's like, yeah, fighting these creatures while you're submerged underwater is absolutely fucking terrifying. Like, these things are just abominations running after you, and you're just like, and that fucking freaks me out. Okay.
Does that cost an action?
No, remember, because it didn't cost 1 for her. It doesn't say it costs an action.
Like, what does it say at the top? Is it just...
Attack. After monsters kill, they may exhaust. But during an investigator's activation, they may discard a corpse marker in the same space to resolve. So, yeah. So, consciousness test number 12. I have successfully bent my creation to my will, but at what cost? I have retrieved the portion of my own soul used in the beast and replaced it with another consciousness more suited to its stature. But in so doing, I have damaged my own body almost beyond repair. I can barely move and rely wholly on my animated cadavers to perform my experiments. I think I have passed the point of no return. The only way for me now is forward. Keep this card. I may discard this card at any time to perform a free attack. Whoop, I will take that.
Okay.
And then move me. Because I'm gonna rest.
Underwater? How?
Oh no, resting in resting in an underwater thing does not cause sanity.
Or cost oxygen.
Cost oxygen, yeah. So
So ironic.
right.
They're like sharks.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's kind of like because when you end your turn in an flooded space, you don't take damage. That's kind of the same thing because I'm not doing anything. I'm literally resting.
He's floating.
All right. Well, luckily, there's no more blinds.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing putrid. So that putrid
Right here.
is going to move.
Good, get out of there. My
That's
cat
all they're
doesn't
doing.
Does he have any range or?
Nope. Oh wait. Actually, that was. I think I literally looked it up and then I forgot exactly what that number was.
So you can't destroy the spawn points? These little things?
Nope.
So when that monster moved, did he need to treat John like an investigator?
You are correct.
Well,
Yes,
I was like,
he
John's
does.
not
He actually
doing
doesn't
anything.
move. Yep.
Oh, so it's all like kitty cat.
Well, I
Okay, your hiss just.
got a little
That
too
was.
into it.
I did. I like.
You're like standing American.
Seth's Secret Life, you know, he was on Broadway in the Cats musical.
And we role play
He's
a
got
lot. I
yeah.
put on cat
Furry.
ears and
Yeah.
I put the thing in my ass and
Oh, yeah.
it's
and
the
she straps on like
foxtail
this,
butt
this giant
plug.
like dog dick fucking dildo.
Yeah, dog dick red.
You mean a horse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the dog dick doesn't work for me anymore. I don't feel it.
You have to work your way up.
He's just stretched beyond.
So yeah, that's actually great because that is his range, and he would have attacked me.
Well, and also, like, I was like, does that cat never move? Like, if the monsters just go away, like, is the cat never
Yeah,
move?
so it was only during your activation
Yeah.
that you would take a mat. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take a mat.
I know. But then John moved.
That is true. And then he swims in the water. All right. So Dakota Fanning.
Well, the gun goes. Well, it can go on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my gun needs to move forward.
You want to go forward or like left? It probably can't move through doors.
Everything else can,
Yeah.
but
Is it?
It really
well, so
doesn't matter.
here's yeah. Well, actually,
It won't kill things.
I wonder if you move it into this spot would be better, which is probably where we should have started.
Well, I'd rather start working on these guys because we got.
But these guys are going to go this way,
Mm-hmm.
and so will these guys. So if it's in there,
I mean, it still has like a 2-shot range.
yeah,
So I say start doing damage. Oh wait, it can only move.
it can only move or attack.
Fuck.
So I mean,
So
they're gonna
leave
move
it
in there.
Where it's at.
So I mean, if you move it back, because it has 2 range,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
You need to break these chairs.
I hate these chairs now.
You did.
Well, I wear a belt and they snag, so I don't know what to do. I need to buy better chairs, I guess.
Don't wear a belt.
So
That's loose.
all right. So yeah, what would you like to do?
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna leave it where it's at, because I mean, yeah.
It's got fair coverage in
Mhm.
a way.
I mean, so is this all like one giant room, or is this a separate corridor?
That's a separate corridor.
Actually, if it moved left, it would have like a giant like T range. Like if it can move through doors.
I don't see why it couldn't. Because it doesn't say it can't.
Yeah.
Okay, well, me and it are gonna move through the door.
Well, the turret seemed like a really badass tool, on inception, but it really didn't come up that much, and it had a hard time hitting. It's neat in theory. I like the little miniature that was incorporated, but
To the corridor.
So you were gonna hit 2 oxygen to move out, and that you'll flip that over to move it. Okay.
So,
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Because you can only activate it once.
That's 1, 2, 3 actions. 9, 5, 5.
Yep.
So. Oh wait. Did I unlock the door? Does that count as
Oh,
one?
that does not count as one.
Could she, like, clamp down that door?
She could. You could push.
Alright, but we want to get in there. But they're going to come straight at her.
Yeah. And they're actually going to activate right after her.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Alright, so lock this door.
Yeah.
That's your 4th action.
I might search so you actually have a...
That's what I was going to do.
Oh yeah, you could use your ability. Since you can use 0, you can just draw a card
So.
for your search action from
I
the
get
discard
2?
pile.
What? If you do your ability, how much sanity do you want to spend? You can spend 0 just to get the double-edged. Oh my god. Looks like a... Oh man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Double-edged, you deal, after your attack, you deal damage to yourself equal to non-successful results.
I'm gonna.
What does it hit on?
2 sanity? So that gives me.
The Mind Cutter is pretty good.
That's what I was.
Is that what you're wanting?
Yeah.
So if you spend 0 sanity, you don't draw any, but you still get to dig through the discard
Okay,
pile.
well then, yeah.
And then you can just take that.
Okay.
You may discard for Man, is that even ever worth it? That double edge? You only roll 2 dice, you have 50-50 chance of hitting and dealing 3 damage.
Why do you think it's named that?
The
Because
50-50.
Well, but you deal damage to yourself equal to what you miss, so...
Mm-hmm.
Deal X... Oh, okay, so you don't take as much damage, but still, any damage in this game.
Right. Seems to be difficult to heal. After non-lethal monster takes at least 1 wound, you may skip any number of your actions left during this activation. Monster then takes 2 additional wounds for each action you skip. Oh shit, so as long as you land a hit, you can just channel your actions into more damage.
And with the 5s, you can just be like, oh, there you go, 4 damage. Granted, you're not doing anything, but you're killing stuff, so I'll take that.
Killing them with my mind.
Is there horror? Well, see, everything, so 1 success on a hatch prevents them from moving through, except for a putrid. Putrid, you would need 2 successes to stop it from moving through, so she has a fairly good chance of stopping some of them from getting in. That was your whole turn? Ravenous, they're going to go towards you. So roll 2, here, I'll give you some of these
This
dice.
guy's gonna move. Where's he gonna go?
He will go 1, 2, he will go in that room. So here's some dice to keep on that side. Alright, she's going to roll 2 dice. If you get 1 success, you prevent one of them from going through. You can spend sanity to re-roll, otherwise they're both going to get through.
So 2 sanity tokens.
You can do it again and max out your sanity.
What's gonna happen? I die?
Yeah.
Well,
You won't die, but you can go ahead and, I mean, if you want to, or you can just let them get through. Because right now, 1's trying to break the door down.
You could just spend 1 sanity to reroll 1 die and just hope. But
That's true. You can do that. And then just if you don't get it, you can re-roll.
But essentially, if the first one gets through, you're going to be taking like 3 attacks.
Well, this... Oh, yeah, because that agony will... Well, you guys might be able to... You might be able to kill him before that one moves through.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 1.
Alright. Yeah! You actually got it! So here's your 3 sanity.
I mean, all I'm thinking about right now is just the traumatic experience that was watching the Hold the Door episode.
You prevent while you're freaking out. So that stops that movement. So this one's gonna try and break through. So you'll roll 2 dice again. I don't know why you gave her new dice. Try these dice. So you just need 1 success.
Got it.
You got 2 successes. You're just like, okay, at this point.
I found a doorstop.
It's Hodor. Hey!
And, okay, well that was just for the Ravenous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget the Agony has different activation.
Yep, then boom, no husks. Amanda Weaver!
Hi!
So, gonna try and...
John.
Oh, you take a madness. And then he's just like, fuck that guy. I want that. Church smells bad. Alright, babe. What would you like to do? What is that +1?
Oh yeah, what's your oxygen at right now? It refills since you ended in an empty space.
That is true.
Do
Yeah.
5 things.
Yeah.
Huh?
So, I said I can do 5 things.
Yep. That was...
That's one.
I want to keep trying to get the imprint.
There you go. Oh, look at that. It's
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that's kind of like how I play D&D. No, I'm kidding. What's that, Devin? Yeah, another 20.
Yep.
Damn.
That was entertaining. So it didn't roll the way I like.
So you can keep trying.
I'll try one. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna try again.
Well, we need to.
I don't believe in God.
That's fine. I don't care. You like someone
You
needs
I
need
to
to
don't
investigate like the wind.
I don't want to drown.
Your cat will save you.
Yeah,
Yay!
there's one.
I think this is too fucking bouncy.
It's the same thing. It's still
not.
random.
It's still a dice.
That's not how it works.
You can. It doesn't slide across the table like I
Like
like.
my
not
technique isn't working.
Like I was playing.
I love a flick of the wrist.
It's called Roll for the Galaxy, and you just roll dice in a cup. And I would do it a lot. My friends like, the more you shake, it doesn't increase your randomness. Like you just go, and then it's the exact.
You really
same.
don't even have to do that. You can just theoretically just and they'll like roll.
Exactly. So I'm just like, I don't know why we're like.
So I don't know why I have to roll my dice when I can just do that.
Well, Seth is a fucking moron. He doesn't know that clearly it's all in the wrist and the lack of how much you use it. Just set your dice down on the fucking table and get what you want.
It's bullshit.
So you have 2 actions left. I think you should try.
I say push it.
Push it. I fucking stayed there and I'm almost drowning.
You could just zigzag back here to catch a breath if you're desperate.
Hey! And then you pick it up.
I don't want to pick it up.
Give it to your cat.
So now you have that. You have 1 action left.
I'd like to.
And you can move into my space. So you're not going to be affected by that.
By what?
By that Devour token.
Oh, yeah, I'll move into your space and then drown, I guess.
You're not going to drown.
Because I'm already drowning. Sorry. You can see the bubbles coming out of my nose.
Coming out of your butthole.
And my butthole.
Okay. So.
Take my butthole, girl to
Oh.
Alright, so now the Hysteria are going to go. They're going to go. Whomp.
Swamp.
Wall. Okay. Now it's your turn.
Oh boy. Alrighty.
You know what's great about you being last and me being first is we're going to be in that same situation again where you'll go first.
Yeah.
You just
I'll go first. So I can wiggle down there and shotgun at those kids, but then they're gonna muscle on through me. But we do need to start cleaning up that room.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna cost me 3, and then I get 1 for an attack, but then I'm gonna be out of breath. So I think I might just join Marcy.
So you're not going to kill anything with the shotgun that you have?
I do have a shotgun, yes.
Oh, I have a gun.
I mean, unless she gets lucky again, then this thing won't move.
Yeah.
Because they will try and go towards her because it's the most it's the nearest investigator. And right now we got Jones flanking, helping us not get flanked.
So,
He's like very Panther-esque
2.
in this mini.
He is.
He's
I
like,
don't know what the hell he was because in the picture he's brown.
well, in that he's.
and then
Well,
we'll shotgun through the doorway for 1, since I used 2 to move. So I'm gonna shotgun through the doorway.
And then you can go 3-4.
Well, shotgun's gotta take 1.
Yeah, you move 2.
Yeah.
You attack.
Yeah.
You have, you only have 4
Yeah.
actions. Yep.
And let's see here. Oh yeah, I
Well,
can always
you
exhaust sanity to swap spaces.
Yeah. Oh, swap spaces.
Yeah. So who's gonna go next? So then we're gonna have a big monster spawn here in a second.
Yeah.
So shotgun. I roll 3 dice. Choose a space within range.
And you just need 1 success. Wait, how much damage do you do with it?
It does 2.
You just need 1 success to kill it.
Cool.
So what are you aiming for? The agony?
I can spread it out as I want. It's kind of like a ranged melee.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna spend 2 sanity. I would like to clean them out.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So
No, it's not madness.
I know.
Okay, I'm like, you can't just lay him down willy-nilly.
Somewhat not so OCD.
One more.
One more.
Your
Yeah.
favorite way.
I just want to clean out that room. Fuck.
Alright.
Well, I wiped 2.
Still 4 damage.
So,
Wait. 4 damage.
What?
Oh, okay, damn, yeah, you're right, because they don't have a resistance.
Right. And the agony has
1.
armor. So which was more dangerous?
Well, the agony's gonna go right now,
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely kill him. We'll kill him, and then we'll kill him.
and then the ravenous. Okay. This game does something very different than a lot of these kinds of games, and that gives you pretty much full information on when the monsters are going to go. So you can strategize around that. You know what order they're in. You get to choose who activates what they, well, not really what they do, but who activates in what order, and that's amazing. It's not random at all. You just know, okay, well, I'm going to go, then this creature's going to go. They're going to do this. So I can plan ahead. I can kill all of them before they get a chance to go, so we're not going to be affected. I love that. Still.
And I attacked once, so now and then I had 1 move left. I guess I could just move in there. Well, no, it's still flooded in there.
Yeah.
I could lock the door.
I was thinking that too, but I was like, I don't really want to suggest it, but...
Yeah, we'll lock the
could
door.
Be like... okay. Okay.
Oh, so locking the door.
Yep.
So, question.
Yes, ma'am.
If I use my stakeout abilities to skip an action and gain an action token, does that allow this to attack? If I
Yeah, that's your
to?
own personal actions. It has its
Okay.
own, like, turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck me. Devin, get over here and fuck me.
No, no, Devin.
Okay, well, unfortunately,
You
there's
let
no
him
one on
live.
the other side of here.
So he's gonna move up here.
Luckily, we got two of our fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there were not. Well, there was still gonna be a spawn phase, but now this moves, this moves, this moves, this moves. Oh, okay, never mind. I lied. That's how that works. For some reason, I was thinking differently. Luckily, no mind eaters yet, but there will be. Okay, so that's gonna be there. We all take an oxygen hit.
Oh,
All of
jeez.
us?
Yes,
Well, I'm in the negatives now.
I'm drowning.
you're in the negative right now.
Mhm.
Roll a die.
Me too.
Just as soon as it happens?
Yep. You take a damage.
I'm not drowning. I got a 6.
Nice.
I have.
You're like, I'm not drowning. I got a 6.
No, I got a
No, I believe you.
No, I'm not.
Even though it's co-op, so I couldn't care less if you were just lying. Okay. That was and now spawn phase, which is
So there's no funneling into that room.
I know, right? So
We'll getcha.
one putrid is gonna show up in room 1.
Good. That's what I want.
There's the husk. In room
So
2.
every time you say husk, all I can think of is
Room
from
2.
like Mass Effect.
8.
Yeah. Husk.
8?
Okay. That was that. We only draw 2 cards this time.
Do we give you back our tokens?
Yes, give me back
I
these.
want it.
Alright.
Unfortunately, the door did not survive.
Oh no.
Not that it really matters who gets more
Oh,
action.
why'd you lose oxygen?
Because we all did.
That's why you went into the
That's why
negative.
you- That's right.
Alright.
Turns like, wait a minute, I have 6 oxygen. Not -1.
Oh no.
Ah!
Yay!
Which one, left or right?
Don't put the one that you just have back
Fuck!
down.
Alright, not that it matters.
Mhm.
Okay, so, no mind eaters. Boom, boom, no blinds. Dakota!
Okay.
So, putrids, they have 6 fucking health.
Nasty.
I have a box code.
Well, I mean, you get free attack, so you can just run in there, shotgun.
I'm blazing.
It's just gonna chase the cat.
Well, I meant this guy.
Yeah.
That's in our
They'll
group.
all chase the cat at some point. How do we get rid of madness?
Consciousness cards. Or gaining madness, like I'm gonna do. I can do a free attack. Well, if I kill something, you can pick up the corpse. Yeah, so, because God, you're right. They are all funneling in there. Because we've kind of trapped them in there.
Yeah, well, it's like they're like all their spawns are along this row.
Yeah.
Well, we can make a team effort to get in there.
Well, it's like once we spread out more, they'll start.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know what your guys' intentions are, but
my plan was to move in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys are finally getting some good weapons. You technically have a third person.
Right.
At least for attacking.
Mm-hmm. It's an extra attack.
You can literally unlock this door and then shoot in there.
Yep.
If you wanted to. And then relock it.
Like just open it up like the automated system.
Well, no, don't move in there.
Yeah, that's
right.
Just shoot in there and then like press it again. If you wanted to. That'd be 3 actions, though, to do all that.
And then rest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
Okay. So I'm gonna do.
Alright, so... And then...
And then. So how do I attack?
How many dice does it say? So you
How
have...
bad is a husk?
4?
Like, oh, they have 4 health.
But they have 0 armor.
4.
Yes. 4 dice.
Nice.
And then it hits on a 4, 5, or 6.
4.
So it's 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah.
And then it does 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you would need 2 successes. Wow!
Nope.
None. That's great.
Close the door!
It literally...
It like outlines their body.
Against the...
And then I don't need these anymore. I
Yep.
rested.
Alright. Well... That sentry gun sucks. Alright, so putrid. Luckily it's slow. Boom. Boom. Okay, then there. So the ravenous. So we can decide which one it's going to go to.
I mean, frankly, it really doesn't matter.
Alright, it's going towards you. She said not it.
Okay. So 2. Fail.
Yep.
Breaking through.
Breaking through. Continues its movement. And it doesn't attack. The investigator temporarily gains resistance -1 for each ravenous in the same space. Okay, so it's going to deal 1 damage to you.
Oh.
So your roll... Typically you would roll 2 dice for your resistance, you only roll 1. Okay, so 1 damage.
Ouch. I don't want to die.
Okay, so this one's going to go 1... And then I don't know if he would have to go towards you, because now it's the same.
Well, it's the easiest.
But it's...
route.
So are these things like fish? Do they breathe underwater?
Yeah, they're not affected by... Oh, I was like, where the hell's the thing? Technically, this is through doors is within reach. So by game rules, we can have it try to go towards her.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Cool.
So I roll?
Yep, roll those dice and see if you stop.
Got
Which
him.
you do. So he's going to stop there. He has no range. There's no more actually. So now Amanda Weaver.
I've been a madness.
Ah, shit. There you go.
I see my cat's in danger.
So, I think you should get out of there.
Yeah, where should I go?
In here.
You think?
Yeah.
You think I should try to kill this thing?
Yeah.
With my box cutter?
Because it's going to cost 3, and you have 2 free actions.
Yeah, will that be out of water?
You will be out of water as well.
Alright, yeah, I need to get out of that one.
Okay. So, unfortunately, roll a die.
So 3.
Yes. And then roll a die, and then you're fine.
Oh, Lord.
So,
Roll 2 dice.
yeah, so...
Do I need 2 successes?
Just roll.
You said,
Because... Okay, so you take 2 damage.
No, I don't wanna.
Okay. Now you're in there. You should probably start attacking.
Oh, use my shotgun?
You can... Well, with your ability, when you attack with one, you get to free attack with the other.
Yeah, I guess I'll just waste my fucking sanity. I guess.
You don't have to use sanity.
Yeah,
to,
no.
If you attack, you may. Oh, yep, you're right. Well, yeah, attack with that shotgun.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I could, because I can only press.
That's true. So there's your 3 dice.
So I'm attacking with my box cutter first.
Either or. You're rolling. Each monster's resistance. Oh, is reduced by 1 temporarily.
Yeah. Do you have
So, with the agony, you kill it if you get a success. But you're rolling 2 dice. So just go ahead and roll. Do you understand why? You're rolling 2 dice, you hit on 4, 5, or 6, and you deal 1 damage.
Right.
So, the putrid. Okay, so with 1 success, you can deal a damage to the putrid, or you can kill the agony.
Which one's worse?
The putrid has the most health, but the agony is still gonna go.
I'll kill the agony.
So if you kill the agony, now you can take a sanity to immediately use your shotgun
I
on it.
know, I read it.
Okay!
I read it.
Why do you have to yell at me all the time? Poo poo.
Shotgun!
Whee!
And watch, she's gonna get 3 successes.
Yeah.
Neat.
That one hit the card.
It did hit the cards, re-roll it, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
I love co-op games.
So,
Choose a space within line of sight, I think.
so 2 damage. You can attack it again with both your weapons, if you want to.
How many actions do we have left?
This would be your last action.
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll go balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall, I like it.
Balls to the wall.
I like it, that's sexy. I forgot that whenever I attack, I roll this die.
What does it do?
I can instantly kill stuff.
Yeah, I got 1.
What were you attacking with?
Got him.
My knife first. I have to.
No, you don't. It says vice versa.
My box cutter.
So now roll your shotgun. Take a sanity.
I don't know, I just like...
Like, if you just said you hit with a shotgun, it would have died, because it would have been 2 damage. And that would have finished it off. It's 4
This has
health.
6 health.
Oh.
Oh, I was like...
It's the husk with 4 health.
1.
So
2 damage.
you can take a sanity and try and re-roll to kill it.
Reroll how many?
Depends on how much sanity you want to
I
take.
just really want to take just 1 more.
Okay, so re-roll 1 die. You like weirdly interrupted me. It's like
I know.
just
Just let me have it!
get a success.
It's because you said that.
Well, take a fucking another sanity and re-roll.
No, because then I'm not going to get it.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Because I said it.
Yeah.
I
You
affect.
can always
Why don't you
rest
fucking
next time.
re-roll and try and kill it, and then now you're gonna get it.
Please don't dictate
Huh.
her turn.
Weird.
What?
I said, please don't dictate her turn.
I will literally
Yeah.
do whatever the fuck
Why
I want.
don't you... Well, then why don't you play her? Why don't you play
Very
Ripley?
nice.
Why don't you play Ripley then? Why don't you Ripley's bully her
Rip
off,
Van
bitch?
Winkle.
What would you have done then? Fine, I can put him back.
Well, a long time ago, I
Well,
would
she's going to take a 3rd madness for that.
It was gonna happen anyway. She
Yeah.
would have flipped one for the
So a
agony.
madness card. We haven't seen one of those before.
That is true.
Wah, wah, wah.
So you're actually gonna flip 2 madness.
Well, I'm pretty excited to resolve this madness card because it's not like an Arkham Horror game where you're gonna become a pyromaniac and just fucking kill everyone.
Or flip 2 sanity, 2
You
madness.
said madness. Flip 2 sanity,
Yes.
2 sanity.
Over 2
2
madness,
Okay.
and then discard 3 sanity.
Why couldn't you just let me
Madness.
give you 3
Damn it.
back?
And take a madness.
And then draw a madness card.
I'm not doing that.
I'm like, I will do it then.
Can't.
You want to hit us like the pool, like part of the madness sanity pool.
Too
that way you don't have
fed!
Yeah.
The creature skitters up your body. It's like a blur as it dodges up. Oh, yeah, as it dodges up your leg, torso, and neck. You look to your team for help, but they're dealing with their own little monsters. The creature's thin, chitinous legs force your teeth apart, and it climbs inside your mouth because it's a fucking face hugger. Because I'm Ripley. As it situates itself between your tongue and your gums, you feel something long and wet sliding down your throat, a fleshy tube. You don't know what the thing is
I'm
doing
getting turned
inside
on.
you.
No, wait, no.
Is this called hentai? You don't know what the thing's doing inside of you, but whatever it is, you're finding it more and more difficult to breathe as you're getting excited. Each investigator's maximum, is lowered. Maximum oxygen level is reduced by 1.
Oh,
What the fuck did you do to us?
Sorry guys, I found the face huggers.
So I go down by 1. We all
Each
go down
investigator's
by
maximum oxygen level is reduced by 1. You don't take us oxygen.
Oh,
hit.
thank
1.
God.
So I got
Oh.
max oxygen.
But now our max oxygen is now
5.
4.
4.
4.
What? Why is it
What?
4?
Because it already took
it already took a hit.
Oh hey, can I get my oxygen back now?
Yeah, now that goes up because you're gonna do your turn. And a spot.
Only to 4.
Oh, it is only the 4. Dear God. Why does this affect us?
Because you're all dealing with your own little monsters.
Because I'm rich.
Okay, now would you still try to survive?
Oh, I would just assume that I was dead at that point. I'd be like,
that's
well,
fair.
I've got a creature's dick down my throat,
Yeah.
so I guess this is how I go.
You're the next husk.
Okay. Oh God, yeah. That's...
See how his chest is all.
So the husk is going to move.
I don't want to be.
Oh wait, what does it say? So, oh, and then it does it special. So it's going to move there. It has no range.
That's not really a magic.
Special spawn 1 mind eater in this husk space, and it's in a devoured room, so it activates immediately. So this will move. Well, we can have it try and move in there.
Ooh, it's a spider.
Oh, that's not. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and have. It's going to try and move in there.
Gonna try and resist it.
Bossy.
Hold on.
You hold on, mister.
All right.
Okay.
That works. He just
You
rolled
did it.
for you. You did it.
Nailed it.
So that's that. Then we have.
And
That
if he had failed, we would have said, oh, that's
Yep,
more
I
serious.
know that's. How shitty is that? New strategy,
Yeah, we
guys.
roll for someone else, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't
Let them
count.
roll, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
this will move there. These
We're-
things are fucking nasty. They like they're like swarms. Luckily, they're easy to kill, but goddamn, do they get in the way?
Imagine one climbing up your leg.
And then just like shitting down your
And then
throat.
just shitting down your throat.
Okay, your turn, Devin.
Oh boy. Okay. So when do I roll damage on the oxygen?
Whenever you dial it down. So,
Alrighty.
I mean, here's the thing. We're like, that's now cleaned out. Jones will protect us from that putrid.
Yeah.
At the cost of her getting fucked, which apparently fucks all of us.
Sorry.
So cleaning out that room would be pretty okay. So I think I might. Let's see here. I'm gonna have 5 actions. So I'm thinking I'll rest to recover my sanity, and then I could use my ability to swap with Marcy, and that'll keep me out of, water. And she still has full O2, so she could handle it a little longer.
That's true.
And then I could start working on the dudes through the door.
And she'll activate first next turn.
Yeah, that'll work. I think I'll do that. So I'm going to take a quick rest since that doesn't hurt my O2. Immediately take 2 to swap with her.
Now, do you swap with her or do you show up at her spot?
It, fold in space is an action, exhaust sanity to exchange your position with another investigator.
Okay. Yeah, you're just like,
It's like, where am I? I was like, behold!
gotcha, bitch!
Just like a little portal opens up, like grabs her arm, pulls it through, and I'm like, oh, I'm safe.
Wow, another fleeing character. How appropriate.
Imagine that. I always get the fleeing character.
He always gets this cowards, and I get like the gunmen.
Alright, well then I guess I'll just fucking crack open that door and start dealing some... Since that was 2 actions, so I have 3 actions to just fucking shoddy up.
That's true.
Alright, shoddy, do your business.
I believe in you.
Okay.
So 2 damage.
Yep, 2
Let's see.
damage.
You can kill him,
Yeah.
or you can deal
Start
2
working
damage
on the
there.
husk. I'm gonna start working on the husk.
Okay. So 2 damage on him.
Yeah. Hey, well, at the end of the turn there, technically.
Yeah.
Shoddy number 2.
Oh.
Jesus.
You can spend a sanity to re-roll.
1. Well.
I mean, if you get 1 success, you'll.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
And then 3rd action, shoddy again.
God. Well, there's.
I'm a physicist, not a soldier!
Should have closed the door.
That is.
You know what? That's whatever. Things gonna
It's
happen.
fine. I'll go down there and I get a free attack.
Gordon Freeman. Deadeye of the Atlantic.
So, we'll just have Amanda. Go. Wait, did you take that movement or that madness? So he's actually in there with me.
Well, yeah, you ended in Eric's pocket.
Okay, so hysterias. They move.
Jesus.
Well, hold on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so let's have him start heading towards.
It's gonna break. Oh, I don't know why. He's gonna go there. Okay, then it's me. So, should I try and just run down there? I get a free attack, so I can actually move in there.
Yeah, I mean, so far they look like. I mean, the way the things are laid out, it is really hard for them to get in here unless they spawn in here.
Yep.
Like, that's the only access point. So I think she's pretty unmolested in her attempts to gain this
Okay.
clue. I think a channel team effort in this direction.
3. So 1, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 1 die. And take a damage. Oh, actually, I was able to move in there. Cause
Cavalry's here!
I'm just gonna go ahead and raise.
Fucking nerds, let me show you how it's done.
All right.
It's you chew a protein bar.
Get out of the water, just rip the thing off. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll and get shit. And get shit. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll those. But I did get an automatic kill. So let's go ahead and kill that guy.
Could you insta-kill the husk too? Since it's non-epic.
You're right. I will insta-kill the husk. I mean, the damage is the same since you did kind of graze him,
Yeah.
but, I'm gonna take a madness.
Oh god, they are bad cards.
They are really bad. I think this happens immediately. Writhing in agony. Pain becomes your world, lighting your brain on fire and screaming through your nerves. You collapse to your knees as the spinal cord stingers retract from your hip. The fire they lit racing like a backdraft through your every cell. The anguish pulses behind your eyeballs and chatters in your teeth. It envelops you, dimming everything else behind a curtain of excruciating, uncomprehending torture. You can't take it. It's too much. The pain, the pain. Can't something make it stop? Spawn 2 agony in your space.
Oh Jesus.
That's fine. That's fine. See, I get a reroll. And I spent the sanity to reroll. God, those we move that in the. Okay, so 4 damage.
So will you clean out?
I can clean out those agonies.
What do those mind fuckers do? Is it bad?
They
stuff?
literally do nothing. But they always go first.
Ah.
So they're just in the way.
Scouts.
Where did the agony that, or the madness that I got went?
It's got it right there next to him, I think.
Huh? Oh, it's right here. Because it's a place next to the board to remind us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so okay, so I get a consciousness though. Because I have no sanity to flip, thank you. I have begun a new stage in my experimentation with the sphere. Working off of previous observations regarding consciousness and the sphere's overwhelming mastery of it, I am embarking on a new line of inquiry into gaining this proficiency for myself, while also beating the sphere at its own game. I have gathered several test subjects from the local population for this process, and will also begin exploratory alterations on my own body when progress seems to have sufficiently advanced to warrant it. Discard a madness card from an investigator or a monster card.
Bye, Tube Fed.
Husband's back.
Yay! Perfect! I was sitting there, I was like, I really hope that...
The next one I draw is gonna be, oh, your chest feels funny!
If you drew Tube Fed, you die! I'm gonna spend that to get a free attack.
Spend it, you bitch.
And I'm going to take 2 sanity
Jesus.
to re-roll.
There's not a God in heaven.
I'm glad Jesus died on the cross. Oh wait, hold on, actually. I get an insta-kill. So let's kill that guy. So that actually happened before I
Maybe you should just
re-rolled.
keep that dice by you because
I really
you're
should, because I think I'm the only one using it
Yeah.
at the moment. So, you know what? Since I'll do my free attack on that, I forgot to roll it. I'll just do the hydrogen torch, and
Nailed it!
because I'll just burning it alive.
Is it dead?
It's dead. It's dead, Jason. You can stop.
It can't hurt you anymore.
Jacob.
Isaac is my other nickname.
Isaac.
I haven't
Go by Isaac.
have been known to go by Isaac.
You had to change your name after the whole inquiry.
Yeah, the government getting involved and all that. Okay. Now. Aw, boo. I forgot the agonies were a thing. Well. Boop, boop.
He's gonna tickle your scrotes.
So,
Scrotes.
yes, he is. So it's going to go that way and there. So that one's going to move an attack. Roll 1 die at the end of the attack. If it's that, the investigator must either take 1 wound or be paralyzed. And paralyzed basically just takes an action. So it's going to deal 2 damage to me. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Ow.
Yep, that sucks. Okay. Oh, and then. Nope. Okay, it wasn't. I was like, come on. That is that. So now this is in the back. She's gonna go first. Give me those tokens. Thank you.
I want mine back.
I would like 2 extra actions. That'd be pretty handy.
It's pretty much the only way I know how to do my turn now. I've only ever had.
You get the 1, you still do 2.
You can't fucking stop me. Only the people on YouTube can yell at me for.
Then leave me yell at you, they yell at me. Alright, bam, 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 bam.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
What if it was like, oh, 2 and like. Just,
like it was another 2.
Yeah.
4.
Sure that's not a 7?
You know, I think you're right. They do look a lot like 7s. Okay, so this is going to move. So we have a Devour.
Is that an egg that the.
17.
It's the fear. The sphere they've been talking
Oh,
about.
that's the. Oh, I think you said it's the fear, and I was like, fear of what?
The sphere.
Was it like, okay.
The sphere.
I'm gonna swap my thing with her just because I want to go first. Just, no.
What, you
Yeah,
can.
I want to go first.
I literally can do that anytime.
That is
I always want to go first and fuck the rest of you.
Well, I don't think, can you swap it with the blank ones?
No, it just says another investigator.
Okay, so, man, but then again, you could technically always go first. Where do you want to put the spawn marker? It's how do you put the spawn in, I mean, something will spawn in your spot.
Yeah.
Did
you
you
put
kill
it-
this one?
Well, it's
There.
her, so.
Oh, it is her.
Yeah.
Where do you want the spawn marker, there or there?
I'd say away, probably. Because we're pretty well done with this portion. So.
Yeah, but then I'll start going this way.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say if she
I'll
puts
open
it,
the door up.
if she puts it in number 17, like she'll only move away from that.
Yeah.
So.
Like here?
I
Yeah.
said 17.
Okay, there's a 17 there and a 17 there.
17 that one.
This
It's
way?
far away.
Towards me.
Oh.
Well, when things spawn in there, it depends on her escape compared to what spawns in there.
But won't
Well,
she-
what's my escape?
Yeah, bottom left.
5.
5. So,
But my theory is
You'll
that
most
Marcy
like-
won't just stay there. Is it
I mean, you do have the cutter. So you
Theoretically.
could just kill enough to be able to move out of there, and you have 2 extra actions. So, it's up to you if you want to deal with something immediately or potentially later.
I'm a procrastinator later.
All right.
Procrastination.
I agree there, so 3,
Procrastination.
it's a putrid.
That's what you
Oh,
get.
good.
But it would have been anyways.
And then
Fate decided, sorry.
Now it's not in my face.
1
It's
agony
so cute though.
in 8.
Oh yeah, look at that slimy
8 is up the
little
top.
body.
The scariest
And
tapeworm
then the
I've
other
ever
one
seen.
in 15. Okay. And then a husk in 4. Right here. I kind of tried to put them in order. And then a husk in 20, so it's there. Oh, boo.
That one moved in the case.
Okay.
It's like, oh god!
I think with correcting the spawn rules, I'm gonna put a consciousness in there, by the way, or a corpse marker.
It's at least a little manageable.
What do I do with that? Oh, So actually, the Mind Eater is gonna go first. The one Mind Eater.
If that's what they sounded like, I'd be like, I want to hold it.
Berlin's that
Aw.
And then they're just
Like it's got big eyes.
Oh.
Aw.
it like has these big huge eyes too. It's just like oh like
Oh my god, you're so yeah, just like Predator mouth. Please tell me you've seen the original Predator. What's wrong with you guys? Your parents failed
Wait.
Predator's not scary.
with
I think
Arnold
I've-
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I've seen that.
Your parents didn't fail at least. They kind of half failed, but not having you watch it again.
Get to
But,
the chopper.
but your parents super failed, especially since they owned a movie
Own
store.
a fucking video store.
Devin's never seen a movie
Yep.
in his life.
Well, you know me. Whatever is like around me and is like very apparent, I avoid. You know, yeah, country general nonsense, and then yeah, videos. So like, yeah, let's do games instead.
That's fair. Okay.
Devin, have you ever seen Mice?
Is it my turn?
You know?
Do you guys want to go see that?
Oh yeah.
The play?
Oh yeah, I forgot you mentioned that.
Where?
There's
I
been.
thought you
We're
were
gonna go
gonna
watch like
say-
Seth like masturbate during the entire fucking
I'm gonna be
play.
Pee Wee Herman and just masturbating.
This is beautiful.
There's a play at the Kansas City Theater that's doing a show of Mice and Men. And it's funny because I love the movie. And Devin gives me shit because I brought it up like twice.
You brought it several times.
At this point, I bring it up a lot because I know that you
It's just
ragged
it's an
on me.
ongoing joke.
But that's where we went and saw Sweeney Todd, and they did an amazing job. And they're doing it until when?
And they have a real dog.
And they're doing it till when?
The 17th.
They have a real dog that they. Oh, I don't want to ruin anything.
No, they're not.
It's authentic.
You don't want the viewers at home to have this spoiled. It's not like
You guys.
It's not like they had to read it in 5th grade. Or anything.
Have you read
I
it?
didn't.
Yes, I read it. I was
I've
forced
never
to
read
read
it.
it.
I've never read it either. I had to read Lion the Witch in the
I read
Wardrobe.
Till
the
the
fucking
17th.
book back to
That's
back.
Ember's birthday party.
Gotcha.
We have to kill Ember. No.
To make
I will
it
murder
to-
your
to-
face, like.
To make it
no,
two of
you
Mice
not
and Men.
protect my
Anyway,
I will
it's
take
your
that.
turn. You have 5 actions. Sweeney Todd was a delight to see live. I kind of wasn't gonna. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be into it, but oh man, like seeing it live was awesome. Then we watched the movie, which I don't believe I've ever seen before. Like right after, and I'm like, this is just phenomenal. And then I was listening to the soundtrack. Oh, it was fantastic.
Okay.
And a gun action.
Would you like to shoot this thing?
I would. I would
Thank
like to
you.
shoot it very much.
All right.
So,
4 dice.
I'm like backed up against the wall, like.
Come on, automated defense system, save
One.
us.
5. Oh, it's 4 or
What are
above.
you doing?
Yeah, actually, yeah, 4's hit too. So 2 hits, it got him.
Badass! Yay!
I may skip any number of actions left during this activation.
No,
You
killed-
attacked with the sentry.
Oh, okay.
So great.
Okay, it's 1.
Save
Oh, and you don't have any sanity, so you get a consciousness card.
Does that count? I don't know if that counts.
It's my turn.
It's on her turn though.
During
But
my activation.
She didn't.
During
count.
my activation.
I mean, that's still like part of her toolkit though, so I feel like that should.
I'm using the remote.
I mean, yeah, that's fine with me. I mean, yeah, sure.
It's a go-out game.
You if it was competitive, I'd be like, no.
I've noticed some strange behavior among some of my people. Many of them seem to be on razor's edge recently. A couple of them have reported seeing things, strange otherworldly creatures that simply couldn't exist. The church told me of power that was down there. Perhaps my crew is turning into that. It might be that they're sensing the energy we will use to change the world. Who knows? Maybe this imbuing them with their own essence. What a riveting thought. You may heal 1 wound from yourself. I have no wounds.
Fucking A. Those
Only
consciousness.
from yourself.
Those consciousness seem to be very specific. It's like, don't try and get them if you don't have anything.
So can I use that later? Or is it
No,
just
it's a one-time use. No.
So
Alright,
that
so
is-
I just thought of something.
that
It
was-
doesn't affect you.
Mm,
So that was all free. You still have 5 actions to do.
okay.
You can boom down there and help
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
zigzag right past that guy if you want.
Is our max oxygen is 5 now again, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
No more
So
case
yeah,
studies.
I'm gonna move down.
So it's gonna cost oxygen and then oxygen.
Now, do I try to get the handprint thing?
Yes.
Yep, you have to start working on it.
Just one?
Yep. So this is. Well, that's a good start. So we need 2 more. So that's going to cost auction each time you do that.
I'm at 3.
Okay.
So, I'm...
I hate your face. It's cocked. Reroll it. That is actually a legitimate rule.
6.
Okay.
Want me to do it one more time?
If you can get it,
That'd be
then
amazing.
then that would be awesome. I think
Yeah.
that's a success.
Is that a success?
Is it?
2.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like,
Well, you can take sanity to reroll.
I will take a sanity to reroll.
Hell
Set
yeah.
those over there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you have them. Did I give you? Oh, okay, great. Well, that's
Awesome.
amazing. So you pick that up. I think you have an action left.
How many did I move? Because I had
You
5.
moved 1, 2. Link, go away. 1,
And
2.
then she had to get 3 successes, so she had to use all the rest
But
of
she
them.
re-rolled.
Yeah, but that
Oh,
was
you're
the
right.
3
It would have been the
total.
3.
So yeah, that was the end of her turn.
Okay. Hey, no, that's still fine because. But what I was thinking is, she has a clue. She cannot get that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
So luckily.
But could she trade it?
No. Well. Well, it doesn't matter because she'd have to go be in someone's spot
Okay.
to do
So-
that.
Well, you know.
If you already have a
who's
clue,
going?
you can't get another clue?
Right. So 3. But here's the thing. You
We
could swap
could say that I swap spaces,
We'll
thinking
do that.
ahead.
Yeah, we thought
that way,
ahead.
and then I could just do my swap on her.
Yep, and then
and
you
then
can go
I'm
out
just
and get
closer.
it. And I'll just clean up shop and try and get us over there because we got all the 3 people who have the clues need to be in that.
I mean,
spot.
I'm gonna have to rest though to do my swap.
I mean, that's fine. You,
I mean-
you get 2 extra actions.
Yeah, that's true.
So blind, no blind, nothing. Putrid. It's actually gonna move in here with you and attack. Roll 1 thing at the beginning of the attack. Okay. Nothing. That was close though. The investigator must discard 1 search card. Okay. After Putrid takes wounds, each investigator in the same space takes 1 wound. Oh, that's if it's in the devoured room. All right. Well, it deals 2 damage.
It's attacking me.
Yep.
Ouch. Yeah. You can hand me a 4.
Roll 2 dice.
Oh.
Unlike-
Right. I can resist. That's
Yeah.
right.
You could resist.
Good.
And you have 4. Are you at half health?
Yeah, yep.
Fuck.
That is not my damage.
I don't want that.
I'll just put it over
I'm
Okay.
unscathed.
Okay. So no other putrid. Oh, that's not true. We'll move in there. Jones is actually he's just swimming while those things are like slurking. I don't know how they quite move around in the flood. In the flooded. All right, your turn.
Okay. So, okay, like if I do, I mean, my turn efficiency is the same whether if I move in there or if I swap with her.
Why? You don't spend 2 actions whenever you swap.
But I have to rest, and then I have to do the swap. Versus
But the swap's
2
not an
moves.
action.
It is an
Oh,
action.
it is an action?
It's listed
Oh.
as an action.
Then yeah, just fuck.
So I mean, and Kat can work on it too, right?
Yeah.
She just can't pick it up.
Yeah, that's true.
So, we can work on unlocking them, but we
Like-
can't pick them up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. An investigator mate can only have 1 clue if it's good. So. Can't. Yep. Okay. So as an action, yeah. So if she actually got all 3 successes, she could just leave it there, and then someone else could run by. and
Well,
grab it.
okay. So if I do the swap, it's gonna put Kat in that position. I could. That's even less efficient. If I like move 1, do the swap, that way she's by the door. So wait. Well, I mean, she's gonna go before these things anyway, so I'm not worried about that actually. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
she'll actually go before the agony. So in theory, she could repair that, bring up a door again.
yeah. I think I'm just gonna wiggle on down there. Just
So boom, boom, boom.
yep. And
Okay.
then so that was 3. So that leaves me with 2 remaining. So I will do 2 attempts.
Well, you were gonna rest, weren't you?
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
So just rest and try. Do 1 attempt.
Fuck it.
I'm like, we need at least 1 success. Oh, it's a fucking 3. Right back
so
on
much
it.
for resting.
God. Well, we didn't expect you to do much.
What a
Two
yep.
temporal rifts in time. Alright, so.
Space.
Ravenous. There's actually only 1. Let's gonna move into my spot and deal 1 damage. Oh, they have a special, don't they? Oh, no, they don't actually. The investigator temporarily gains resistance -1. Oh, okay, so I just. Oh, and then devour spot they gain resistance +1. Well, so I just roll 1 die to try and not take damage. Well, I take a damage. I could spend a sanity to re-roll. I'll try that once, because I can just rest if I want to. Oh, well.
God, I'm bad at these dice.
It's because they have rounded corners.
I typically like rounded corners, because I feel like they roll better. There we go. Alright, I'm not taking that damage. Okay, no, it's only 1, so, babe, it is your turn.
So you guys want me to try to start unlocking?
I'd say, yeah, start working on it with me.
Okay.
That way we can then just blitz for the exit.
Okay.
We're actually I think...
1?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, I see.
We're not doing too bad.
Right? We're still pretty good on time.
We almost got our 3rd clue.
It fell out of my hand before I meant
Then re-roll it.
to. It really did. I was like,
It doesn't count. You have to
Doesn't.
willingly let go.
yes, thank you. I was still a 4! Okay, how many times can we do it?
You have 4 actions.
Oh.
You have 2 more times that you can try. God damn, this one's... Of course this one's going to be the hard one.
It just got lower and lower each
It
time.
did. I mean, you can spend sanity to re-roll.
One more time.
Alright, there's a
What's a sanity to my madness?
That's true.
The kitty cat gives me a madness, by the way. You stupid bitch!
So it turns out that if you stay submerged for half an hour, that some brain cells start to go. It's just getting a little harder to figure out how to find that clue.
Is that 3 again?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Eee.
God damn it. You want to take the other madness?
I don't know if it's worth it.
I mean, you're both of you and they're working on it. And I can't.
I mean, the odds are, yeah.
I can
sure.
only get there, so my
Do you
best
guys-
plan is to move
Are
out.
you comfortable with me revealing another madness?
Well, you wouldn't get a madness.
Why? I'd have 4.
She got 3.
You need 3 madness, not
Right, but if
4
I have 4
sanity.
of these.
Go for it, do it.
No,
Roll it.
that's not how that works.
Like, the cat's gonna
I thought
activate
you did.
anyway.
Well, he already did.
So,
Oh.
when do these turn into...
Only if you
Whenever
kill a
you
monster.
kill a monster, they flip.
And right now...
Or other abilities. But
Doesn't
typically, when you kill a monster, you flip over a number of sanity tokens equal to their threat.
I guess. I hate myself.
Fucking A!
Oh, look at that.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, the Husks go.
That's some bullshit.
That
I don't
is-
want to play anymore. I'm gonna go home.
So,
This boyo here.
Husk is gonna stay there.
It's just kitty cat.
They're all like entranced with him.
They're like,
Is this
they're
thing?
petting
Right.
it. They're like, "Nyeh." We like this.
Okay. Oh, and then,
It's
and they do their special.
critters
So, spawn.
that are still gonna be chasing the cat.
Right? They're all focused. I
Cats once.
I-
The cat's not bad. It's
I
just-
love this cat. I mean, it keeps them off her ass in turn for madness. So essentially, but the thing sucks because. Oh wait, it moves though.
Because then we get face huggers.
Okay, so now it's my turn. So I'm going to attack this guy, and I kill it. And I flip one of those. I'm going to pick up this corpse. Corpse piece. Will you hand me a consciousness, please?
Please.
Thank you.
Be careful.
Day 41. The things I have seen. The wonders I've experienced. The church was right on some points, but they barely scratched the surface. They have no idea how deep it goes. I found a way to free myself. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
was like, what happened?
Where I need to scratch.
Oh, gotcha. To become one of their enlightened, and I must say it's all been worth it. This was why the station was placed here, so that I could bloom. I will conquer the sphere, I will master it, and then I will bring my light to the world. I may immediately perform a free action. Yay! Let's do my free action to move in there.
I beat the shit out of that.
So, I have 3 more actions.
So let's roll that insta-kill.
Oh wait, I had one more extra action. Did I use it?
You did the move.
Okay, just one.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be 4 damage
Ooh.
to it, so...
It has
Ouch.
6, right?
Yes, so I'm doing 3 damage to it.
Oh, and yes.
Yeah. And then I will attack him again. This is my second action. No, so I attacked, I had 4, I got a free move. Okay, so I have 2 actions left. It didn't matter because I kill him. Because I deal 4 damage.
Damn, that thing is heavy.
That sucks too because I flips these 2.
Ew.
I should have fucking rested. Ugh. Madness.
Crazy!
Thirst. You hear the wet sucking and gurgling noise from around the corner. It's Amanda and,
Oh my
and what's
God.
her gay name?
Shepherd.
Shepard.
Steven.
Amanda and Steven sucking each other off.
What?
Each other, yeah. And gurgling noises from around the corner. She's
Ew.
clearly gagging on it. Raising your gun, you peek around the edge. A shiver of revulsion races up your spine as you see something that seems to be made entirely of tendrils and mouths. Each mouth is latched onto the remains of what was probably a man, but they all disengage with a pop when the creature hears you. Swiveling around, the thing mules from each of its mouths and then paddles and squirms towards you, its teeth chattering. Spawn 1 thirst. We don't have thirsters, so I do another madness.
Aw.
Jesus.
Ugh.
Why did we get punished for not having a monster?
The
Like,
thirster.
oh, I was just seeing things.
Yeah, we don't have thirsters. You can't move your legs. Looking down, you see dank, slippery hands pressing up through the floor, their fingers curling around your ankles. As they touch you, your fingertips seem to adhere to your skin. Then the people under the floor begin to whisper. You realize one is your mother, one is your sister, one is your lover. Nicole! All the people you've abandoned. They want you back. They're tired of you running, and they intend to reclaim you. Bending over, you try to pry yourself free, but they will not be swayed. You're theirs, and they won't let you go again. Well, that's depressing. I'm slowed! Well, good thing I wasn't actually going to do a whole lot. I'm just going to move. Well, I'm going to attempt to move, remove the slow token, then use my second action to move in there.
Hold the door! Hold the door!
Oh, God. Which, the hysteria are trying to move in, so one success! Nope.
2 success?
Oh, Jesus. It starts again.
Success!
God damn it.
This is so nasty.
Yay! Alright, so I stop one. The other one's gonna try and move through. Yay!
Yeah.
Alright,
He held the door.
that's it. I did hold the door.
He held the door.
Actually, that's all the hysteria.
Okay.
So, we have that, and then the agony is gonna go... Well, luckily they're slow. And they have no range, so there.
And then towards the kitty cat.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Meow,
We will
meow,
have...
meow.
Oh, yeah! Ow, my knee!
Just kidding that this following.
It becomes the leader. Like, it turns on us. Okay. So, now you're going to be going last. Okay.
Turns out John, is the boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Wouldn't that be dumb?
He has 82 health.
I guess I'll put a corpse marker in there. Oh, no, I have to put a... I'm not going to take a sanity to do that. Alright. So, no one has anything to flip. Devour. Devour.
What happens if it all becomes devoured?
Nothing, it just becomes difficult.
Okay. Difficult, let me.
Okay, so that is that. There we are. So, spawn marker. I think at this point we should put it there. Think we should put it there?
Yeah.
Because,
Definitely.
yeah, because at this point we're going to start trying to...
Yeah, it's just like a fucking hallway there.
Yeah.
Just-
Okay.
So we've got to.
I should probably move that up.
2 agony.
Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
Hold the door!
And then 1 agony and 21. I could only imagine being on the other side of that door. Hearing all those, whatever sounds those creatures make, and knowing that at any time they could potentially burst through that door and overtake you. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be there. Oh, right there. Okay. Husk in 12? Where's 12?
Oh.
Oh, right here. And a husk in 1.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, there they are. A blind in... a blind in 2, and then a blind in 17. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, where's 17? Oh, down here. Alright. Well. Okay.
Token.
Yes.
Here, I'm gonna let you pass it to him.
Great. Great. Fucking A.
Who knows?
There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Is it my chance? Is it my chance? No!
Whoa.
Even though it's all cooperative, I fucking hate that. Just cause. Look at all those guys! Okay, so Mind Eaters are gonna go first.
One's by.
One's gonna go there. Oh wait, and then there. They move twice. One's gonna move into that spot.
Yeah.
And then one's gonna go 1, 2. And that's it. And unfortunately the blinds are gonna go. Oh,
Choke that down.
Doesn't work.
It didn't make me cry this time.
Good.
oh great.
It's
Great, great,
been
great.
kills her.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like really concentrated?
No.
It's just kind of, it's a rough
Harsh.
inhale. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, so I'm weakened.
Oh, man.
Yep.
And that's the point.
Mostly because I can't breathe.
That's fine, because luckily we get the extra actions. Could've sworn. Oh, you are getting attacked.
Oh.
So roll 2 dice. And you're gonna be weakened as well.
All blind spawned. Nice. You hit the dice on the roll. It's an, yeah, it was an interrupt.
That is an
Oh, that was
interrupt.
an
Yeah,
interrupt.
it's totally an interrupt.
Oh, there you go.
You did it.
I mean,
There is 1
it like
damage.
dead stuff.
And then that token, flip it over to its other side. And that just means whenever you do attack, you wipe that. You just get rid of it instead.
Okay.
Okay.
But it still costs you that attack.
Yeah, so it sucks. As well, it sucked
So
earlier.
it's one of my actions? Or
Yeah,
what?
to get rid
It
of
takes,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it takes an attack action.
No.
Your go.
Okay. Since you're the killer, I'm going to keep searching.
You want to rest first?
Might as well. So rest.
That's
so
essentially your free
I have
action.
free action.
Because if you get 3 successes, you get it.
Right.
Well,
1.
off to a good start.
0. 2 and well,
You would have had to re-roll that
the
failure.
second. Yeah. So we'll say that's what I'm doing. Take a.
Oh, okay. So, man, he has like no sanity threshold. Come on. Fuck you! Oh, wait, no, you got 1 more. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Got
pick it up, son. Pick it up. Okay.
So now
That was-
you can kill the creature.
Not before I go mad.
Okay, so putrid. Do we have any putrids? Oh, yeah. We only have the 1.
All hail John.
So here's what I'm probably gonna do.
I'm not gonna do shit. It's my turn then.
There we are. I'm so glad the cat can't be attacked.
Oh, I know. They're like, oh, and they love the cat, and there's nothing left.
Right?
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay. I'd like to punch that man with my box cutter.
Okay.
And then my
Would you like to
shotgun.
rest first?
Maybe. Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
All
How
right.
much do I get to rest?
All
for?
of it.
All of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
One rest gets rid of all sanity.
Oh, I do take a madness, though, because Jones is definitely... John.
Yeah, so then you
Sure.
then you take a yeah.
And
so
where's
just
the-
give me all the madness.
Where does the cat move to?
Adjacent. So wherever...
So you could have it move this way or this way, and then
Where?
they'll start going away from that side. I think that's.
Well, that'll
Yeah.
line him up with a gun.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
like,
Meow, meow. Alright, bitches, what's up? Blinding a rage.
That just doesn't sound good. I have no idea what it does,
I was
but
like, oh,
it
they
just
had
sounds
this.
it just sounds awful.
You see the woman collapsed at the end of the corridor.
Corridor.
Her limbs flopped lifelessly around her. She looks dead, but the dead don't weep, do they? Then you hear the sound behind you as well. Look back. You see a second woman sprawled there. The two creatures squeal and move with impossible speed. As they approach, you see their faces are bisected by a sideways mouth. They reach you, and the only thing you can think of is how much those mouths look like giant eyes. Spawn 2 grudge in your space.
We don't have grudge.
Oh dear. If grudge is not in the game, resolve another next.
Damn it.
Alright, goodbye, ladies.
Oh, grudges are basically the witches in Left 4 Dead.
Oh.
That's what their models look like.
Okay.
Drifting away, you're bone-wearily exhausted. It's like all the trauma, all the horrors are hitting you at once. You need to sleep, but you can't stop. They're counting on you. Looking up, you see him drifting softly towards you. His arms, which seem like bundles of tentacles, beckon to you. He calls you to him and bids you to rest. He tells you to dream as you drift away. Dream of another world of black stars and a yellow king.
Fuck me.
That is your world now, and that is your master. Oh, do we have a drifter?
No.
Let's read the bottom first.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because, like, we're sitting, like,
That is,
that's kind of obnoxious. If it doesn't say spawn anything, if it says spawn something that we don't have, so what we have
Well, god damn it.
is this worse?
No,
Oh.
well, I mean, I don't know.
Alright, so...
Probably. A million needles. The floor below you bristles, like hair standing on top of the nape of your neck.
Bad stuff, bad stuff, bad stuff. What happens?
No, I want to know the flavor text. I spent a shit ton of money. I want to read what's happening.
Then listen. You gasp as the small spines pierce right through your steel-lined boots and into the flesh of your feet. Pain clouds your vision. You can't move. It's more than just the ground. It's almost like a neurotoxin being injected into your souls. Then you realize what has sprung up all over the floor. They're needles! As your legs stop supporting your weight, you crash down onto a bed of them. Your room is devoured. If it's already been devoured, I'm paralyzed. So...
Okay, so paralyzed. Oh, I died.
That's
So
why I was-
paralyzed, to stand up takes your next action. So...
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I read.
Okay.
So you stand up,
Then that's not bad. I thought it was going to be like my whole turn.
like kind of like delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I thought it was, but it says standing up is your next action.
So basically, I just fell on the needles and I was like, ah! Oh,
You're like,
okay.
fuck
Alright.
Oh shit! Fuck, sorry.
Alright.
Okay. So, and since you have 2 extra, what would you like?
I'd like to. Okay, so I'm going to attack with my knife. Or should I do my shotgun first?
Either or. I mean, you
Let's-
will probably, if you hit
How many
if-
health does he have?
4,
Your face.
well, you can spend sanity to reroll.
Yeah, just one.
See, if you'd been
You get to
nice, you
reroll
would have
one
gotten a
die.
right
Oh.
roll.
Oh, to reroll?
To reroll 1 die.
Okay, yeah. I saw them.
Yeah.
It bounced. It's
I
not
mean, you still have a bunch of actions, so there's actually no point in doing that.
Oh, okay.
So just you can attack again.
Alright.
But you actually get a free attack if you take the sanity to...
Yeah, let's do
Well-
that. Oh my god.
Well, all I'm saying is that there's no point in taking the sanity because you're not going to kill it with your knife.
Alright.
So it's just better to just spend the action to get nothing!
You get nothing. How many am I at right now? That I
You had,
attacked
you had
twice.
5 extra actions, you spent 1 to get up, you attacked twice, you have 2 actions left.
I don't have anything better going on.
There we go!
So 2 is my shotgun. That is a 6 damage.
4.
No, sorry, I was looking at that.
But, which
But
is
I'll
enough
also-
to kill it.
I'll also take 6 damage.
What? Why?
Because I want to.
You actually get a consciousness card because you have no sanity to flip.
Woo! This is new. Oh, whoops. I
Sorry.
don't want it. Williams experiments number 4. Sphere test, day 12. Incredible. Today I witnessed a person's sphere become flesh. Sinews, bones, and carapace pulled themselves free of the sphere, knitting themselves together into what can only be described as a literal walking nightmare. It ripped apart and devoured the test subject, who then withstood considerable force before we could put it down. On a related note, I have noticed dramatically increased levels of fear and paranoia throughout the facility. While some are to be expected, it would be a folly not to acknowledge the sphere is at work in this. Dr. William West, you may immediately perform a free action.
Oh, sweet.
So I guess I can...
You have 1 action left.
I've done my...
You can move into that corridor. Start going that way.
Oh, yeah, yeah. To help, I see.
Like swap.
Fuck off, bitch. Ravenous! There is none. We've killed them all.
We sure did. They're pretty easy.
Okay.
Jake, you gonna break the door down and
Move in
light
there
them
and
up?
then attack. Yeah. I think if I can kill all of them, then that I will go mad from that though.
Well, that's fine. They seem to be pretty fun.
I just don't want to spawn another monster, like more monsters. So.
Well, apparently we don't have.
So what's
any
their
of those.
escape total like? With
Oh,
all
theirs
four?
is if I won't be able to move out of there.
Yeah.
It'd be 2 for. I mean that's it. Just the hysterias alone, because my ore cutter is -1 escape.
So which number is it?
Oh, I don't have to open it. I can just move in there. I forgot about that. Because when I do move in there, you can move through locked hatches.
You'll have 4 actions. So you
Yeah.
move in and just start swinging.
Yeah, just.
I don't know, I'm suffocating wherever I am.
Yeah.
That's why I was concerned about going that way.
Well, here's the good thing: is you have 2 extra actions. What's your escape? 5. 5. This is a 0. Okay. So, because it's because he's blind. It just kind of reminded me of what were they called in Gears of War?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
since
Do you remember what they were
I
called?
don't remember anything that looked like that.
Well, it doesn't look exactly like this, but it's the blind things that you have to use the beacon of
Big
the Hammer
ones.
of Dawn. Anyway, I can't think of it, but all right. So my worry is that if I don't kill any of them, then I am screwed.
Don't let the dice
I
know that
can
you're
you my
scared.
auto defense system.
It's in range.
Am I allowed to give that away?
If I was in your space, I think you could.
Can't
But
you control it like for free?
No.
well,
It's on
I
my
get an
turn.
auto kill and I get 4 hits. So let's 4 hit one of the hysterias
Yes.
and then auto kill an agony.
Is that a weakened, by the way?
Is that a? Oh, you're right.
Or was that a slow?
That was a
Slow.
slow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so then I shall attack again. And get. I'm just gonna attack one more. Well, I moved. And then, okay. Okay, so.
You got success.
So it's 4 damage. Hysterias have.
1 armor, so they're gonna.
I probably should. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take that back because I didn't realize I had 2 health. So
you
I'll
can
auto kill
auto-kill
that
them,
guy.
yeah.
And then with the 4 damage, I'll be able to kill the 2
There you go.
agonies. Which I'm gonna get a shit ton of consciousness because I have no sanity to flip. Give me 3 conscious cards.
Okay. You're a lot of O2 because it's underwater.
Oh shit, you're right. Woo! Alright. We'll do this one. We completed work on the facility's first dome today. It was marvelous to see the water pumping away as the scrubbers churned out real breathable atmosphere. We are officially spending our first night in the facility. We don't exactly have the poshest accommodations, but our excitement more than makes up for it. Truth be told, we're a little nervous about a breach as well. All that said, I couldn't be prouder of my team. This place we're building will change the world. You may heal 1 wound from yourself. Yay! Golden Dawn. 4. In the last days, the Savior will arise from the oceans, freeing mankind from the shackles of our baser dimensions. 5. Man will bow to him as he brings his bright realm to the dark lands of flesh, peeling away the wasted shell of skin to reveal the marvelous consciousness, once visible only in the exalted elevations. 6. The enlightened will be his heralds and rear guard as he ushers in mankind's end and reshapes existence in the image of his glory. Salvage of Depths, Book of the Golden Dawn. Keep this card. Discard this at any time to re-roll 1 additional die. And last one, Dagon Rising. We were dragging deep into the Stygian bowels of the island, the claws of the aberrant monstrosities digging forcefully into our skin. The sun was little more than a dusky dream glimpsed fleetingly from intersecting shafts before we were submerged anew in a black nightmare. But presently the strangest thing happened. I noticed bizarre markings chiseled into the walls of the tunnel. I realized these marks could only be symbols from some antediluvian, forgotten dialect, and then I comprehended I could see them because they were glowing. I may restore 3 oxygen. Great! Fill me up. Alright, discard those. So, I moved. I attacked twice? Yeah, I would have attacked twice because I got the insta-kill. So I have 1 extra action. Or I have 1 action. Let's see. Man, that ore cutter is definitely coming in handy now. Because 1 hit kills 2 things. Let's go ahead and move. Which is going to cost. Okay. And the agony. Well, so the husks are going to go. They're going to bring in some mind eaters. Do a mind eater here. A mind eater here. Husk. A mind eater there. And a mind eater there.
Oh, Jesus.
But
Does anyone have a giant beam weapon?
since these are devoured rooms, the mind eaters automatically go. So that's gonna go there. Right there. There. Oh yeah. And then it will attack me. God damn it. Okay. That was all the husks. Nothing the hysterias. There are none. I killed them all. I killed them all! That felt epic. Dakota! Is Dakota right?
Mhm.
Okay. So.
The blind curtain.
Well,
You could just fucking scoot.
You could just book it on out of
say,
there.
Fuck all that nonsense. Let's get out of here.
that sounds like a good idea.
So my plan is to clear the way for you guys. That is my ultimate plan. And I'll be able to do that because luckily the agonies are fucking slow.
I need some fresh air soon.
Yeah, so I think if you go one... Well, first of all, you should just have this guy try and kill him.
Yeah.
Which would be pretty awesome. He doesn't... she needs 4 dice. And you get 4 successes.
That would be pretty neat, but...
Or... Oh wait, don't they
Was
hit
it
on 4s?
It
Yeah, they do,
is. That's
3.
3 hits.
If you re-roll that and get a 4, you will kill it.
Oh yeah, you gotta take a...
Yeah.
That's 2, right? 2 actions of my 5?
No, just 1.
1.
Well, that's not even an action because it doesn't cost an action to use this. You just use the card.
Okay.
So my question is, do you want to keep rolling to try and get...
Because it has like 2 resistance, so you have to like break through the armor before you can deal damage. So it's at like 1 health. So if you could finish it now,
off, that,
otherwise its armor's gonna reset.
Okay, yeah.
and it will blind me.
So does that
Or-
roll all 4 again?
No, just the 1.
You just take another fucking...
God damn it.
1 more.
Alright.
So you took all 4?
You tried.
Well, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. You'll actually go before it. So if you can come down here and block that off. I mean, you still dealt the damage to it. Because what
Oh,
it's gonna...
okay, so
So which
I
one's going
can't
to blind
rest
you,
and do it
Seth?
again?
No, because you would have... I mean, you could rest and move in there and attack it yourself.
So
but
which one's going to blind you?
He will.
He
because
can?
Oh yeah. Line of sight is literally if you can walk straight to him.
Well, what can happen is, like, starting our next activation, I'll just swap my turn with hers. And then she'll go before the blind.
She'll actually go... Oh, you're right.
Well, and then that's also hoping that the thing still has to get 3 fucking successes to even deal a damage. So that
But
was...
she can rest beforehand.
Yeah.
And then try it again. I like that idea
Okay.
because it doesn't matter where she's at to do that. She will, because you'll be here, and then you'll.
So
I like
what?
it. He's talking about next round, because he'll move up, and we're trying to get it to where this doesn't go to weaken me. So if he swaps his turn, he uses his his rift in time to swap spots with you. To swap activations, you'll get to go again. Before this will get to go, so you can try to kill him again with this.
Okay.
And then you'll have to get 3 successes again, but if you rest beforehand, you'll be able to have your sanity to try and make that happen, and then kill him.
Okay. So, what does Dakota need to do for the rest of her turns?
Oh yeah, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Well, I can see here moving past the. So what's the horror? Like, what tells you what their escape value is again? That number?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh, those guys are hard to move past.
yeah.
No, they're 6. Yeah.
Luckily, blinds are not.
Oh, because they're blind.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. That's my own joke. Seth didn't say that earlier. I'm clever.
So that's what I'm gonna do. You'll move up here.
Move up there. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have no gun. It's with my pliers.
Giant garden shears.
Yeah.
I call it the mine cutter.
I'm not insane.
An arm and a leg.
All right, so that was your turn. Agonies. Boop. Do they have range? They do not. Boop.
Where's John when we need him?
Oh, I was supposed to rest. I need to go back.
No, you'll rest your next turn.
Okay.
Oh, agonies
Get
moving
my
there.
oxygen back.
Yep. Okay.
5 or 4?
It will be 5, but it's about to go down. So, but luckily it doesn't go down right now. So that was everyone's thing. That moves there. What was that? What was it? Not we go down by 2. We take 2 oxygen hits, and then now the max oxygen is 3. So
That's good.
I need to.
Ish.
And then we have 3 turns before it goes down to 0, because our oxygen is very much thinning. All right, so we have
Good
2.
breathing, guys.
Everyone hold your breath every
Okay,
every
so a
10
blind is in 8. Where's 8? Fucking 8.
Ugh.
Go. And then
The good news is that we're all headed towards that, so we're all going to be fighting at the same time, roughly.
We'll kind of get together.
That's the only good news.
You have 3 or 4 clues.
and then 3 ravenous. In 4,
Oh, right down.
4, 20,
Hey.
and 22.
And
Right there.
boo.
I mean, that's fine. They actually get, in devoured rooms, get 1+1 resistance, but, okay. Activation phase. You need to
Swap
with
a
her, right?
doodle.
Oh yeah, that's also a thing.
Unless you just want us to keep them.
Maybe I'll get lucky. Actually, if there was ever a time for me to get the 2, it would be now, because look at all that clusterfuck.
I'm sure we can edit it before you do get it.
It's like, hey!
Hey!
You're like,
I'll
fuck!
lie for you.
Hey!
I was saying fuck about something else.
I was just thinking about the current political situation.
Seth had to change his pants.
1 through 4.
4.
1 through 3.
2.
You got the 2.
I got the 2.
I mean, you guys don't want the 2 extra actions.
Yeah.
You want me to have them.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. Like, I should at least have gotten 2 extra actions at least once, and I have not. And it's like, I get that it's a co-op game, and it's great that everyone gets extra actions at least. But come on! Come on!
I don't mind.
I'll
Really?
trade you.
Are you gonna run forward and kill all this?
Co-op, I'll trade you.
I have a shotgun. I can do stuff.
Oh, you do have a shotgun. I forgot you had that.
Oh, I just have cutters.
Okay.
Granted.
And unfortunately... Oh, great! That room actually isn't flooded. I thought I fucked up. So we just have to swim through all this shit. Okay. So Mind Eaters are gonna go. These 3 Mind Eaters are gonna run.
To John!
Beep, 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 beep.
1, 2.
No, he's purring.
That's
Yeah,
definitely
he's
gonna
their
go.
overlord.
There goes. There, and they're both gonna
He's
attack me.
converting the masses.
Come on. We can
It's cocked.
Oh,
That's bullshit. Rolling.
Oh shit, you can swarm by 3.
no, one. Oh yeah, you're right. Actually.
No.
Well,
You're gonna die.
not if I re-roll.
Good you do.
Yeah, there's one.
Okay.
There we go.
2.
All right. Okay. Those things, yeah, they sneak up on you. So,
In their turn.
it's your turn.
My turn?
I would very much
Oh,
like you to activate that
Okay, I'll activate that.
and kill that guy. Hopefully. Well, it's gonna be all ones.
It's a...
Why would you
Oh, you
say
need to
something-
rest first.
Mechanism.
Otherwise-
Shutting down.
We would-
Okay, rest. One
Rest.
move. That's one action. Alright, one more.
Yep.
2.
You're gonna need to re-roll one of them, or both of them.
Actually, just... Yeah, both might as well.
So you give her 2 sanity.
Got it.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yep. So it's just like
Ew.
it's like what the fuck is this?
It like
Hey,
tried to
one
eat
could
it.
pour over into the little buggers, couldn't it?
No, it's range.
Oh, okay.
If there was another one in there, that would be the
Oh.
case.
So that's...
Oh, you need to move, John.
It doesn't happen until your activation.
I want it to happen now.
Oh, okay. So you have 4 actions left.
Would you like some backup?
I mean, that's the only way we can go anyway.
So that's...
Wrong person.
That's not me.
No, you are yellow.
1, 2, 3, and then attack.
All right.
With my cutter.
My cutter!
That's 3.
3, and it hits on 3, so it is a solid chance of hitting.
It's
And-
1 damage though, right?
But those things are just
Yeah,
ones.
but,
Yep.
Oh, I can't.
So hit.
And it's a melee, so you can kill 2 of
Okay. I just snapped their heads off.
them. I'm just like, ah! You're just like, stop moving! One's on my junk. No, wait!
It was too
That's
late.
too shallow.
That's one of the madness cards. Alright, so...
I don't have any more actions after that.
So are those things horror in any way?
Right?
No,
Okay.
No.
Cool.
there is nothing to them. That's why if we run out, like we actually can, if like, we can only ever spawn something that has a horror value. We can't substitute stuff for mind eaters or anything else with a 0. So if everything but mind eaters were on the board and we couldn't spawn anyone, we would lose. Because mind eaters are kind of like we just stomp on them. They just swarm really quickly. Apparently. Okay, so this guy is gonna go 1.
Oh, do I go down in oxygen?
Oh, you would, yep. Okay. Aw, cat's turn.
Hi. Alright,
Oh,
so do we want
That's
to
right.
move...
Forgot about these
It
blinds.
is... Do we want John to move towards the turret so we can drag all those motherfuckers in there?
Here's a madness. Yes.
Because I figured John can try to weasel his way in by us, but I don't think he'll make it in time.
I want the monsters that are following the cat to follow.
Well, they'll follow in right into the turret.
They'll follow pretty slowly, actually.
John can just go back into that same room if he wants to. They'll follow him. They love
Jeez,
him.
cat.
Man, I know, skank. You know, in hindsight, we probably could have put... Oh, wait, never mind. I don't know why I was thinking. Never mind.
No hindsight. Shut the
There
fuck
is no
up.
hindsight. I'm just
okay.
an idiot.
So I guess should I
Oh, what was
Kill-
you have a shotgun?
should I kill the little buggy?
No, kill these guys.
Can I have it? Can I just evade it? No 0.
He has 1 horror and you have a 5 escape. You don't even have to evade it. So if you go in here,
Mhm.
you can shoot into there.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2.
3.
I brought a gun to a claw fight.
And then
Kill all of them.
Bang, bang, bang.
you got nothing.
And I lose.
So you can attack again.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah.
So it's usually about this time in the game of like Arkham Horror or something where I'm just really ready to lose the game. I'm just really ready to draw that one card that's like, oh, you all get 10 madness each, and you lose, 5 points of oxygen, and you all take 18 health. A health hit.
Did I give you your madness? I did.
Thanks.
Jesus Christ.
Yay.
Nice.
So
Fucking
that's 2
that wipes the room right there.
Yeah.
at first I shot the wall and then I was like, oh, excuse me.
And yeah.
That was
put
a
those
warning
over there.
shot.
Yeah.
Next time, that'll be you. Why was it him this time? You get 3 consciousness cards.
It's hot.
Oh,
It's a
how?
hot way to live.
It's gross. It's gross.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry. She caught me in the
Sorry.
drink.
That's the kind of material.
Hey, it's a dry cloth.
It's
It
gonna
dries
dry
easy.
really
That's the
fast,
whole point, right?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, it will. It'll dry really fast. Sorry,
Sorry.
David. Consciousness test
Get a paper
number
bag.
13. I must
Fine.
continue to develop my resources and strengthen my base. I grow closer to a breakthrough every day, but my need for new consciousness is surpassing my available stock at a surprising rate. This problem is exacerbated by the fact that fresh minds are growing. I don't know why, but I really thought you were just moving that closer to me. I was like, my peripherals. The problem is exacerbated by the fact that fresh minds are growing fewer in Kadath every day, and those who remain are getting much better at hiding. I need a solution that is more adept at hunting than any of my current creations. I need a collector. I keep this card. You may discard this card after you rolling dice.
Yep.
Each die roll result gains +1, cannot exceed 6.
Oh, nice. That's good to have.
Okay, yeah, I want that. Alright. Ooh, Williams Revelations number 4. I seem to have found a path to gain mastery over the sphere. It will require culling conscious essence from any of the remaining sheep in Kadath, but they will give it up to the sphere soon enough, even if they don't give it to me first. I am in no uncertain terms humanity's last hope. Only I can harness the sphere, stave off and its spread to the world, and bring the church's long sought after enlightenment to mankind. Really, they should thank me for taking what I need. Dr. William West, you may choose and discard a devoured effect from the board.
Oh. Devoured effects are pretty good. You should get rid of this one, because that's going to make me slowed.
Oh, okay.
Yay. Alright. Great.
Alright.
And then, last one.
Last one is Outbreak, number 11. I don't understand. I have spent years studying the enlightened realm, decades maybe. So why won't the sphere speak to me in anything but screams? I've memorized the enlightened works of the church. I don't fear the conscious realm, yet still I do not attain enlightenment. Perhaps I must embrace it on its terms. Perhaps to become a burning light, I must consume the darkness. I will go to the sphere, and I will let it remake me in its image. James Summerisle, High Priest of the Golden Dawn Kadath Facility. You may heal one madness.
I just
That's
did
okay.
communicates and only screams. I just saw the YouTube video.
Oh, you just saw that?
No, I'm just saying that's what it reminded me of.
There's a YouTuber that only screams in his videos.
That is literally, he sings songs and he just screams it the entire song.
And not
It is
I'm
like
sure he's very popular.
Not
He
like-
actually got
yeah.
kicked out of his apartment.
Yeah.
Because
because he
that's...
screams constantly.
Alright. Putrid.
I
Putrid's
don't have
gonna
his neighbor.
I know.
move there. That's the only putrid we
Could
have.
you imagine like the first night he moved in
My
and
time.
you're screaming, you're like,
Well. Fucking A. Let's go on.
someone's screaming the
I didn't realize I was so
script.
far away. Okay. So, I'm going to attack those guys. Okay. Well, there's 4 successes, or 2 successes, so that's 8 damage.
Yay!
Decent. I think you'll wipe them.
Unfortunately, I am now mad.
Yep. And I think you're hurting Fro too as well.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
He's almost there to the good mood.
Give me that card. I'm so close.
Oh, yeah, I want one going.
Tasty.
I've got like none of those cards. Okay. I've been pretty well in the back.
Yeah, you've been doing jack shit the whole game.
Yep, it's great.
It's
Hey, I got a clue.
dissected.
The good thing is, like, we can get really, really far, and someone can even go as far as to drop off their clue, and then Devin can just swap with Devin and drop off his clue.
Okay.
What?
Let's see what happens. The ethereal nurse drifts towards your team, concern etched on her face as her white dress billows. May I take your pain from you, she asks. You all readily agree. She is so kind, so graceful. Reaching down, she absorbs the hurt from each of your friends. Then she turns to you. A lesson for you. Nothing good comes without sacrifice, she says. And her face warps, elongates, her teeth curving up into fangs. Descending, she exacts her toll from your flesh. All of you roll a die. Every success, you get to heal a wound. Every success you guys get, I take a wound.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Just a die?
Just one dice.
One die. This is the one where I don't want you guys to.
Are
Okay.
you gonna die?
Okay, I'm good.
Yay! I rolled
The
that
good
die.
thing is none of you are hurt, so I was like, this is a completely wasted thing.
Oh,
It's
I'm pretty
like-
hurt.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Okay.
Four.
Well, you, I would have been fine with you. Put that over there. Okay. So I have
I have 2 7s.
2 actions left.
There's one.
That was one of them.
The longer they get.
Wish. The slower the cook. Should I move in there and try and kill them?
Yeah, fuck yeah, why not?
Well, that's a lot of damage.
Well, you
A lot of damage. 8 and it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. If I got 2 successes again, I could kill 2 of them.
If
If is good. Quote. No one.
Yep, Hercules.
Hey, yes,
I
thank
know.
you.
okay, I was gonna say.
I was like, oh man, that's such an obscure one. What do you guys think?
Sanctuary.
Says Disney movies quote is obscure.
Well, for you, I'm surprised you knew it. That's the thing.
Hey, I know Disney movies.
All right, so should I rest and then or repair and close the door?
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's risky. You know, because shitty rolls. Unfortunately, that's how this game rolls. So.
This game.
Oh my
So if I move in there and I attack, I get a bunch of rerolls. I can potentially kill
Yes.
most of them.
Yep. And then all my turn's going to be just moving up, so, yeah. I'm not going to be able to do much before.
Yeah.
So what's going to go? A husk's going to hit you.
Unless I
Agony's
kill
going to
it.
hit you.
Unless I kill
Unless
it.
you kill it.
Which
So
one?
yeah, you would try and kill those first. And then blinds are going to go and fuck shit up.
If we lose, this is probably where it's at. This is probably the riskiest move we've taken this entire game. Like, if an investigator dies, everyone loses. It's not like Arkham or Eldritch where you get a new character. That's a lost condition, so the fact that it's like, okay, if I can kill all them, we will most likely win the game. Or, if I botch all my rolls or whatever, we will definitely lose the game. And oh man, like this is a heart pumping moment. Well, I get an auto kill.
Hey.
I'm going to spend this and that to re-roll both of them. One. Come on!
It hit the table.
You're right. It did. I didn't roll it in there.
Yeah, fair enough.
It didn't fucking matter.
It's worth the chance.
Let's start covering our dice with our hands and saying what we want to get.
2 6s. Wow. Okay. So, what?
Nothing. I just think no, it was a success. But
It was a success.
Yeah, I know.
But if it
Why is that
wasn't
funny?
and it had hit the dice, we would
Why is it funny?
It's
Devin?
funny because it hit the dice, and if it was a failure, we would have been like, "Oh, that
Interference.
was co-op."
Every single person watching is fucking seething. You fucking cheaters! It's like, we'll play the game and then kill yourself.
And
I'm gonna kill those guys.
The whole point in the game is to have fun.
Fuck yeah.
There's no such thing as fun!
Not in
I don't want to
games.
play a game and feel like a failure.
Oh, okay, well I got you there.
I have real life for that.
That makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you. That's cool. That's cool. That's my turn.
Yay.
Whose point is it?
It's Huskies.
No, it would be the
Ravenous.
Ravenous. The Ravenous. So this thing is gonna move into your space,
No,
and you can choose who it attacks.
I think it moves into John's space.
Actually, you are correct. That's exactly what it would do.
See?
Because John is there, and it was here.
John is God.
Oh, but I guess I could.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
That fucking cat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like at this point, the cat's on his hind legs.
That
going,
is
"Meow!"
a ridiculous mechanic to
Meow,
me.
meow, 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 meow,
Yeah.
meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow. And
It
he's
counts
just
as an
stalking
investigator.
I know. That's,
I'm like, we're not cheating,
I know, but it's just a hilarious mechanic to me.
right?
And like pretty much what Jones does
So,
in the entirety of
A
Alien is
husk
just
is
run
gonna
around and
spawn
hide.
one
So-
there, and then the husk or the mind eater will immediately move, and then that's gonna.
Yeah, the cat, certainly the MVP of the game. Granted, we did realize we used it wrong for the majority of it. Yeah, it started to smack a little OP halfway through the game when it already has this swath of followers that thankfully aren't following us. And it makes for a good joke, you know, the Arc Priest cat that draws the wretched to its, to its doors.
Spawn, and that's. Oh, actually, I forgot the husks move. And then they spawn. So
It's
this
great
actually
control.
would be in here as well.
She's an
actually,
invaluable
move.
member to this party.
1, 2.
I mean, that slight madness that she gets is
It's almost
well
it's
worth
very
it.
well worth it. Just
Yeah.
'cause
I mean, just not having to
it's
manage.
basically a blockade because they
Yeah.
move and they can't attack it.
They just worship him.
And since we get to choose any,
We get the choice
contests,
of
it's
yeah.
always going to go after the cat.
This cat has not been breathing for 3
But-
hours. He is a super cat.
Oh, and
Please ask them.
I actually heal my
It's like a turtle.
Yeah.
my
Guys, I'm
oxygen. Unfortunately, I'm the first one there closest to the space, and I'm like,
I've got no clue.
oh god, I have no idea.
I don't know how to work this thing.
You just gotta keep
We're just
it.
gonna keep
5,
pushing the
6,
button.
7, 8. Oh my god, we don't know any songs. All right, your turn.
All right, big turn coming
Yes.
up. You guys ready for this? Big stuff happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Take 2 oxygen.
Yup.
Sorry, take 1 oxygen. Or 1 oxygen. Hey.
Actually,
Throw 'em back.
Actually, don't
Trip him as he goes by.
Yeah, no, you don't. You want to keep moving there.
Okay.
Because we're about to spawn a shit ton of stuff. If it's all in there, we need you guys as close as possible to that.
Gotcha.
Good job, you.
Because I'd hate to be so close and yet so far.
Did you
Is it
use
the
all
end?
your extra actions?
Yep, all 5.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, you were in here, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's
So
right.
it's -6 and we die with our oxygen,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Are you at -6?
No, I'm
Oh.
at 2.
I was like,
She's
oh
like-
my god!
I'm
like,
just,
no,
I'm
I'm
just
at
trying
-5.
to figure
I'm like, you move back there. So nothing, and then agonies. The agony will attack me. This agony will move in the space with John.
John.
All right, so that agony will
John boy.
attack.
You know John Boy?
What is it? Oh, if it attacks, I roll this.
Why did you just do that?
What?
You just like ruined it.
You ruined what? I moved so I can read it.
You can't read sideways.
I don't prefer to.
What are you, a toddler?
I don't know.
Toddlers can't read at all. So.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm almost dead, guys.
Hooray.
Well, knock it the fuck off.
We need an Estus flask.
Okay.
Hey, at least you're breathing. I'm not doing that.
That is true. I am breathing. Alright,
Is that me? Am I me?
you will be first. Yes,
Well, I can't heal you, so sorry.
Well, I could, let's see here. We were going to be going, what's attacking next? The blind?
Devin, you need to take his place.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because he has
Oh.
no business.
Yeah, that's what I was
being
thinking. I could just swap out. I mean, I have 4 hit points compared to your.
there's a blind right here.
there. Oh my fucking god.
I mean, can't you
I mean, but it's
move
not
in
gonna.
here
but-
and then...
But it's going to move in and actually do a physical attack on you.
Yeah.
So, and then,
one of us couldn't close that door?
like, how much damage does it do? 2?
2.
Yeah, so, yeah, I can just get in there and swap a do.
Yeah, Marcy said it. Can we just throw up a door? Or close the door and
Yes.
then, yeah.
And then hopefully roll and stop it. Yeah.
Well, how about I just swap with old Cat and do my thing?
Why would you swap with me?
Because you're first.
Because you'd be the
Oh,
first slot,
oh,
and
yeah.
then I would, be in there. And I could do my swap him out before the blind goes.
So,
Well, first let's see what happens. So,
Okay.
he's getting devoured. 10.
Thing.
Luckily, there's literally like, oh my god, I got a 1.
have we gotten a 2 a single time?
No. No.
Yeah, you
I
had it
haven't.
once.
No, I swear to God, I've never gotten a 2.
Oh.
You would think that the guy who's cleaning house and leading the way to our objective should get the 2 extra actions. I mean, that makes the most sense. I can do so much more with more actions. But no, the game decides, nope, you only get 1 extra action, and it's like 1 more extra action would help me kill more people. Come on! Because God hates me. Okay.
Well, we're about to take you out there.
So, Mind Eaters are gonna go. They will attack one of you. They all move in here.
The swap moves.
They've built
Which one of you wants to be attacked by it?
How much damage you got? I got 1.
What am
So
I getting?
we can have it attack you. 'Cause
Okay.
it's like- So roll 2 dice.
Yes, please. Your dice roll.
You take no damage.
Tell me the dice what?
Are you swapping spots with her?
Oh, I feel
No, he's a hoarder.
That
Always got
is
Or
true.
is she going and just killing them? If she can kill them, if she can go in and kill that blind
2, 3.
and shoot in there and kill it,
She can move 3. She'd have to move 4 to get in range with a shotgun.
no, range, shotgun has a range of 1.
Yeah, so 1
Yeah, I have
space.
to
1,
move
2,
4.
3. And then she shoots in that room.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're
She
talking
doesn't
about
have to go into the space. She can shoot from here into there.
Yeah, but
talking
that's
about
4 spaces.
me, right?
Yes,
Right?
you go 1, 2, oh.
3, 4. We were like, no!
And, like, 1 shot's risky. I mean, granted, she's got no sanity.
She has this as well to add
Oh
1
yeah,
to
I
all of
say
her
let's
dice.
do it. I say let's risk the biscuit.
Because then I go right after her and there's no
Then,
putreds.
I mean, it's less complicated that way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I say it's
And then you're already in there.
Yeah.
And you're definitely the healthier
You are
of
at
us.
0.
Why am I at 0?
Because you.
But I'm in the air.
You have to end your turn and.
I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm in there, but I have a mouthful of water. Spit it out.
Breathe through your nose.
It didn't work. Okay, alright, with my shootin', bootin', tootin' shotgun.
Literally thought cats could breathe underwater.
Well, you got 2 successes.
And don't forget I can also.
Oh, you can-
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Why not?
There's an agony in your space.
Range. It's not range.
There's an agony.
Oh, that's true.
Doesn't-
That's true.
So you just blew this blind. It's just like sniffing around. You're just like
It's
I don't
just
know,
like
shotgun
it's enjoying
thing.
life. It's not
you get a
malevolent
consciousness
at
card as
all.
well.
That's nice. Can I murder that thing next?
You didn't even have to use your +1.
That was a lot better.
Excavation number 5. We finally
I'm
got to the
helping.
session today. I think it's safe to say that no one's ever seen anything like it before. Once we got it into the bay, it started glowing again, its surface shifting like clouds traversing the sky. What's more, we also noticed the only objects it seemed to reflect off of are people. Dr. William West is beside himself as its new arrival. As the new arrival, Dr. Cohen is why wouldn't they be? Sorry, I didn't read that right. This is one of the most momentous days in history. Ronald Myers, Chief Mining Operator. I may draw one search card.
Cool.
I want to do that.
Yeah, we did all like starting searches and we haven't done it since.
Oh, well,
yeah, I haven't
we don't
read
have the time.
Deeper.
Ooh, I'm a hardened warrior, guys. When you attack, you may flip this card to gain +1 die roll, or you may discard this card at any time to immediately restore 3 sanity.
Hot.
Nice. Now take a sanity
Okay.
if you want. to attack with your utility knife and kill
Yeah.
that agony.
Yeah, sure. Oh, look at the John over
Yeah.
It's like,
Follow the leader! You bitch.
Oh.
You stupid bitch dice.
Oh, you hit on 4s.
Yeah.
You can take 2 sanity and re-roll.
Yeah.
Or,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be well before the agony goes.
that is true. I mean, and I'm going right after you. So, yeah, I would just move into that spot and,
Ignore it.
Yeah. Besides, if you kill it, you're gonna take a further madness, and
Yeah, alright, yeah, let's, yeah.
so if you just move into the red spot and drop off your clue. Beep. Yay!
Gotcha, bitch.
it's like,
So,
I know slightly how this oxygen
it's like, I
machine
think
works.
this is it. I believe it helps us breathe.
Alright, step 1. Plug in.
So, so that's gonna move there. That's gonna move there.
What a dumb blind idiot.
You are weakened.
No. It's not gonna attack anyway.
That's true. There's no other blind. Oh wait, there's blind. So that's gonna move there, and that's it. Thank God. All right, so it's my turn. Sure. This time I'll use the hydrogen torch. Because why not? Well, I dealt 3 damage, which is enough to kill it,
Yay.
which gives me a madness.
Oh God.
I forgot about that. I should have rested. But, oh well, I didn't. Give me a madness. It's probably like, take 5 damage. Okay, well, not the worst thing. Your lips are sealed. With a flash of panic, you realize that your lips are sewing themselves together. The flesh on your upper one is knitting with your lower, intertwining and looping like a stitch before fusing completely. Reaching up, you stick fingers into the hole that remains, desperately trying to pry your lips apart again. It's no use. Your mouth grows smaller and smaller until at last you yank your hands away as the skin seals up entirely. Then your nostrils begin to follow suit. God! Fuck that.
So normally these are always pretty horrible, except this is like actually traumatic because like, what do you do? Like, will you cut your mouth open? Like,
Keep this card. I must exhaust 1 oxygen before performing an action in any space. Wouldn't that blow if that wasn't at the very end of the game?
yeah, if you're underwater.
Well, I would be taking oxygen every single.
But that would be 2.
It says instead of just. Oh yeah.
Before taking any action, you have to take oxygen hit.
I wonder if you have with this card if you would have to take 2.
But I mean, you can still like regenerate it if you end in an empty space, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that just yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do. How many actions do I have left? Oh, I attacked once, so I have 4 actions left. If I move, attack, and then move back, I'll be at 0 oxygen. So sure, I will clear the sky for us. So move, boom, attack. 1, 2. Well, I got a success, so that's 4 damage. Which kills him.
I have to just make it past the creepy spider.
Yep. Not sure. I'll search. Hey, an assault rifle. See if I take a damage. Oh well,
The cop hasn't gotten a gun the whole time.
That's true.
Got my trusty garden shears.
That's my turn.
Okay, use as much ammo.
No putrids, nothing. Ravenous. Hey, I killed that ravenous actually. Good thing I did.
Moving toward the Kit Kat.
Yeah. So there's that. Move.
Woohoo.
Twice. Your turn.
Yay! All right, big stuff happening.
Big stuff.
So 1, 2. I guess I would be taking a damage for that last move.
Well,
out.
potentially, you roll a die. If you get a success,
Right.
you don't take the damage. Yeah, you do. So there's 1 damage. Does everyone have 8 health? I think so.
So anyway, and then I have to end my turn.
Yes.
So let's see here.
Yeah, you
So I started here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to end, just to stop there. Yeah, so I can.
Can you put your clue down?
Yep. Is that a free thing or
Yep.
is that an action? So, all right. 2 in the pot.
Okay, so husks will move. Attack no one. There's no more husks. And then they spawn mind eaters, which then activate and will move there and there. There. Hysterias. Special. Okay, so it's not in possessed spot, but it will move twice.
Ah.
Twice.
Ah.
Well, that one could move towards the cat.
Oh, you're right. Yep. They'll all move towards the cat.
It's enchanting voice.
Nothing else. Now it's your turn.
Can I just go past then?
What's your escape? 5?
5.
2, 3. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So.
It'd be 5 to get in there.
Yep.
Get me right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'd actually be in our spot, which then you'd be able to drop your clue.
Holy shit!
Yay!
It's like, if you did this, you lost.
Alrighty. All 3 clue tokens have been placed on the objective marker. Go, go, go! Drake cries, skidding into the room as the floor behind him erupts with pulsing, writhing tentacles and horrid, vicious life. He slams the hatch control and collapses against the wall as a slab of metal seals off the corridor behind him. What the hell were those things? Dr. Armitage asks, panting. You don't honestly expect an answer, do you? Dr. Asimov replies. We're almost out of time!
Oh my
There's
God.
not enough time! Samuel says, wiping sweat from his forehead. Do we have everything? Here, Randy says, unloading the data cards and other miscellanea you've all recovered. Arthur takes them from her and turns to the data center's hub terminal. First, he enters the environmental controls. I found the oxygen leak, he says. It was caused by the crash of the Enlightened Day. I think I can isolate the area. Do it, Samuel orders. You can hear everyone wheezing, even above the methodical pounding of blood in your ears. Arthur taps several controls. I did it! For a minute that stretches into hours, nothing seems to happen. Then as the room begins to swim, you hear and feel the welcome hiss of oxygen. Ah, finally, Dr. Armitage gasped. Several people laugh in nervous agreement. They found something, Arthur says. The miners. It looks like they dug something up that was... They keep saying things like historic and the most important discovery ever unearthed. And then the reports start to describe strange things taking place throughout the facility. Paranormal activity. Go watch all Paranormal Activity movies, then come back and... No. We know this, Drake says. There's something else, Arthur says. He taps the button and a man's face appears. Hello, the man says. I am Dr. William West. If you're watching this, I assume you have been sent to ascertain the state of affairs on Kadath. I have been studying the phenomena that have now overtaken this facility since their inception. I know how to stop what's happening, but I require your help to do so. They are coming for me. For us. Time is very short. Attached you will find directions to my laboratory. I implore you, come with all haste before it's too late. I've got his directions here, Arthur discloses. There's a shuttle that'll take us a good chunk of the way to his office, but it's almost a whole region away. What say you, Captain? I don't think we've got much choice, Samuel says. Let's go find that shuttle.
Shuttle time!
And that, everyone, is Deep Madness. I hope you enjoyed. Click the I to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this, and if you like this video, then click the subscribe button below to enjoy any video that I put out. And right next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Click that so you get notified of whenever I actually upload these videos. If you want to support the channel, you can definitely visit my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.